All right. So, welcome to Echoes of the Hunt. This is our third session. We've had some technical difficulties and some scheduling difficulties the past couple sessions, but we have everyone here, so it's all good. I'm hoping Mackie is not too loud in the background. That's a later issue, I guess. I will, if everybody's comfortable with it, post this on YouTube once like session's over. So if anybody is uncomfortable with that, let me know now. Just send me a DM.
I didn't put my makeup on.
I'm fine with it.
I don't mind.
Okay.
I look terrible.
We are not professionals. We do not claim to be professionals. We are not voice actors. We are just a bunch of witches playing D&D.
We're having fun.
So, like I said, this is our third session.
Check out my neat Iron Man mug.
Nice. Yeah, what's everyone drinking tonight? Should we make that a thing? What's everyone got to hydrate with?
Yeah.
So, Emmy, you're first on the screen.
So
hold on. Emmy, you're first on the screen. What you got to hydrate with?
Water.
Whoa.
Good choice.
Smart.
Is that a thing?
I have a cherry limeade Angry Orchard. That's not great. I'm not a fan.
Ooh.
I'm not a fan of this whole variety pack we got. It just doesn't taste like Angry Orchard cider to me.
Oh, that sucks.
Yeah. Oliver, what you got?
Arizona tea. I have a few drinks, but Arizona tea.
Nice. What you got, Beb?
Weirdly enough, it's called Laughing Lab Scottish Ale, but it's brewed in Colorado Springs, so I'm not sure if it could really be called Scottish Ale.
I feel like it's one of those things
But it's
where,
cool.
like...
It's got a cute little lab on it. Look at that.
Cute.
And then this side, he's even bigger. Look at him. He's laughing.
Oh.
It's funny. I feel like it's when they call it like Scottish ale, it probably speaks more to like how it's made than where it's made. But, Rin, what you got?
Ginger peach tea in this big old mug, and I have a can Red Bull Summer Edition white peach flavor.
Ooh.
Oh. So I haven't tried that yet.
That stuff is flying off the shelves in stores. Like, I go into most stores,
really?
And that one is like completely out of stock every time I go into a store.
Well, I do like the peach nectarine one, so I have high hopes.
See if that helps. For recording aspects, I'm turning Matt down because he's a little loud. It's kind of freaking out the audio mixer. Kat, what you got?
I have a citrus braised grapefruit citrus soda thing that they got from HEB.
Nice.
Yeah.
Mackie is probably drinking
heavily
internet icon
Terabyte
things.
lemonade.
Yeah, that. There you go, Terabyte lemonade. Okay. Caleb, I know you're. What are you drinking?
I see you decided to save me for last.
That's just where you are on the screen.
Yeah, it's a excuse. I got a raspberry iced tea from a pizza place at the train station.
Nice. Alright. So, quick recap for where we are right now. Everybody was going about their normal lives, living their best lives, hopefully. Some maybe not so much. And for various... through various means, each party member was just plucked from their life as a commoner and dropped in this this place that has been revealed to them as the Wild Court's Eternal Hunt. While they are called the while they're called the Wild Court, it's been revealed that they are not Fae. There's at some point going to be a YouTube mashup, mash, whatever you want to call it. Mash cut, whatever the hell it's called, of how many times I say in a session. What is it even called? Anyways, regardless. There's the party.
Supercut?
There you go, supercut. Thank you. So the party they have found each other. Y'all have all found each other, but it took y'all a few days. It's been revealed that there's like a barrier or force field around where y'all are, and it's unclear if it's unclear if y'all are able to escape or how people come and go from here, other than the one NPC who had been here for many hunt cycles. There is...
R.I.P.
Yeah. Sorry. There's been...
My beautiful wife.
There's been a variety of encounters with Pang, your player announcement notification guide? Is that what I called him? I can't remember.
Pang.
Yeah, Pang. Let's see. I can't remember what he's called now. Yeah, player assignment notification guide. I was close. So
is it
Closer than I would have
P-A-N-G or P-E-N-G?
PANG. Player assignment notification guide. Y'all have figured out that calling its name summons it. And the barrier ripples different colors based on certain events. So far, y'all have seen it ripple gold when a prey has been killed, and you have seen it ripple red when something attacks the barrier. You've also seen my brain shut off on me, apparently. What was I going to say? Oh, you've also seen the landscape change. Either after someone attacks the barrier or after a long rest, essentially. Like after a full day cycle. You have also met Valeth, who helped y'all, but didn't help y'all at the same time. She kind of helped push y'all together, but she also killed your travel compatriots that you had with you when y'all were first dropped in this place. And y'all last time fought some giant crabs and some... Did we lose Rin? Oh, we lost Rin.
Yeah.
I think they were having internet issues. On mine, it looked like they was loading. Yeah, see?
Oh, there they go.
Yeah, sorry, I don't... my internet just stopped working for a minute.
Lame.
I know, right? Not awesome.
So let's see.
There we go, I'm there.
Last time, y'all found yourself... Which map are we on? Are we on the...
Oh, and we got Skyrim music now. I love this.
Yeah, it's whatever playlist Matt found last time. I just kind of copy-pasted it.
Yeah, it looks like a lot of Elder Scrolls music, which is pretty awesome. I think you said we're on map 2.
Are we on map 2?
The one that's like
After like all the everything, all the world change locations and that.
We're on map 3 because the forest that you were in,
3.
Nergui, disappeared underwater.
Right.
Which,
right.
That's another thing I guess we should do, since I'll be posting this on YouTube later.
So, hi, it's me. I'm annoying. If any previous DM of mine can tell you that I like to do checks. I like to push for like finding whatever. This is somewhat retroactively because we've taken a long rest. But was it possible for me to do any checks on the animals we fought last time to see if I could learn anything about this like pocket world?
Yeah. What would that even be? What are you trying to ascertain?
So previously I saw ruins that didn't seem like they were supposed to be here. So I guess like his running hypothesis is that it's possible nothing like in this region is really supposed to be here.
Okay.
And I would especially like to do this because I have a +9 to nature.
Okay. You can absolutely do that.
Is that a valid line of inquiry to you?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, you have enough, like, you, Tamalo, are studied enough and aware of, I would say, like, biomes and biome structure and ecological or ecosystem structures that you would be able to put that together, and you would be able to kind of look deeper into that and see, well, what's going on here? So yeah, you can go ahead and make that check, a nature check.
Okay, D&D Beyond is sort of stuttering for me. We're gonna try taking myself off.
Because the internet on the
Wi-Fi?
train?
Yeah.
I lost my AT&T connection too. But
Amtrak internet is always a crapshoot. I mean, I love Amtrak. I'm not dissing Amtrak. I'm just saying it's kind of a crapshoot.
There we go. There we go. Pull up skills. And boop.
That one.
Hey, nice.
Nice.
That is a dirty 23.
So,
Any 23 would be dirty.
what you can put together when you look at these creatures, so you've got the little blood-sucking... Oh, who did we lose now? Did we lose somebody? No. Yes? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7... Okay. Oh, gotcha. So, what you're able to tell with that 23 is that you are in a beach setting. Therefore, you can expect to see giant crabs. That's not out of the ordinary. The little blood-sucking demon bird-looking things, that's a little odd for being in, like, a beach setting that was once a jungle that is now an ocean. That's a little odd. It's also hard, like, well, where did the crabs go when the ocean goes? Like, when the landscape changes again, where does everything go? Because you're not going to see crabs running around. You would not expect to see crabs running around a jungle or a forest or the mountains or the sand dunes. So, like, when the landscape changes, those creatures have to go somewhere. Do they just disappear into the ether with the ocean? Because you've seen there's not been an ocean where there is currently an ocean. So.
And have all of our player characters discussed the existence of Valeth together? Like, are we all aware that we have all seen Murder Lady?
Yeah.
I think we did go over that, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because Grimace said about like Saros trying to. Was it Saros trying to punch?
Sure.
Sal was gonna punch her.
Valeth?
Yeah. I like to assume that party members will share certain, important information with each other unless you as the player say otherwise.
Gotcha.
So
okay.
that I
Kind of
assume,
same
That's
lines.
different from my
yeah,
That's different from my last DM, who assumed that we didn't, unless we did.
gotcha.
Okay.
This
Gotcha.
early on, you could kind of play it either way, whether it's like, no, I'm not telling them anything, or yes, I'm telling them everything. That's up to y'all. As we go on with the story and the party becomes a party, it's kind of assumed that there's not going to be a lot of secrets amongst the party. Everyone has their secrets, sure. Why did Above VTT kick me off? That's rude.
He couldn't keep one if he tried.
Fair enough.
Duly noted.
I love him.
That is based off of myself.
Fair.
Don't tell Caleb the secrets.
Bear with me, my Above VTT crashed out on me. Anybody else gonna have issues with Above VTT, or are we done being dramatic?
Mine just wanted me to reconnect.
Yeah, that's what mine just did.
Okay, yeah, so I guess it might have been a blip in your guys' internet.
Mine is still trying to load.
I think it just hates the both of y'all. Because
Probably.
it didn't have me reconnect. It loves me.
I'm gonna make sure that
I'm
this...
the most perfect.
Oh, it did. Shit. Hold on.
Ah. Well, at least it didn't kick you off Discord like it did for me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, so the hard part is that...
So, did anyone else hold funerals for their lost NPCs, or are Grim and I the most moral people?
Well, basically, Crick was buried at sea.
Yeah.
You
Mary's still in
Cricket's
shock.
pee?
Not intentionally. When we got teleported, we poofed into the water underwater, and the jar wasn't
Oh, I forgot Caleb
Good
wasn't
enough
here for
to-
that.
to survive underwater. So all of Crick's ashes were basically just in the water.
Did I ever Arcana check their remains to see what killed them?
I don't think you did.
I mean, it's not hard to
Damn.
to that's not the right word.
Ascertain and or discern.
Discern.
I
Thank
talked-
you.
Dissertation.
I think I
Oh, hold on.
Both of those words work, you just were trying to say them both at the same time.
Yeah.
I do that all the time.
Say again, Emmy.
I talked. Her name was Valeth, right?
Yes, Bailiff.
I asked some questions, and it seems like she's a type of celestial. At least that's what I was like inferring.
Yes.
And so not a fae, I guess, but yeah.
She appears ethereal. So she looks celestial, but not celestial. Kind of something weird going on
Infernal?
there. No, not infernal. She is definitely like ethereal celestial, but also not at the same time. There's something else going on there.
Fascinating.
Just thought you said infernal. I was like, how can we tell if she's infernal or not?
my side player knowledge thinks that sounds something really interesting, but
Whoop.
stop depicting on it.
Is it me having a stroke, or is it his internet having a stroke?
I think it's
It's the train internet.
Okay.
It's trying to get him to not hear too hard. Like, I'll figure it
So Caleb, we caught none of that. He may have to just type that out. It sounded like he had a conspiracy theory going on there, And I
He
really
did
want to hear
mention
it.
it nonverbal,
Oh,
just
did he?
briefly.
Alright, if I change my screens the way I have it organized right now, something is going to blip out on OBS, and I will cry. So if he does say something in nonverbal,
So
can
that's-
y'all... Oh, I can open
It
it on my
says she sounds like she's from the astral plane.
Not from the astral plane. She is definitely celestial. Like, that's the biggest thing. She's celestial, but not celestial. I am trying to be smart here. I'm going to open... Can I divulge to everyone that I think this is the Unseelie?
So are we after the long rest now? Is it like morning?
It is morning. Y'all had that, yes. So, this little combat here with the blood-sucking bird things and the giant crab, that happened during the watches last night. So, it is the next morning. Y'all can have your long rest, and let's have...
And we did level up after that, right?
Yes, y'all, everybody
Okay,
should
good.
be level 2 now. Is anybody not level 2?
I did level up after the last session, so I'm good.
Okay.
Yeah,
Is everybody level 2 now?
I believe so.
Yes.
Cool.
Yes,
Are you sure?
I am, but I may not have completed all the details.
Gotcha. Okay.
I am level 2. I don't know if I added on everything that I needed to. That's all.
Okay. So, with that being said, who here has not rolled the D4 yet?
I don't think
Not
I
roll the
rolled
what?
one.
The D4, so, why don't...
I think Kat just said I don't think they rolled one.
Yeah, I don't think Kat has either. So Kat, why don't you roll a D4 for me?
Okay.
As this is all going on, he's going to walk over to Brax and Nergui, and in Orcish, because I would hope the two orcs know how to speak Orcish. I would hope so, of course. If one orc looks at him funny, then I can understand. But he's going to walk over to both of them, and he's just kind of going to, in Orcish, just be like, alright, so, I think what I deterred last night was that you two can fight. I'm not sure about the others. Oh, I definitely know Tamalor can't fight. I mean, I'm not sure about the other two, though. So, if things get real or bad, I think we may be able to survive, but I'm not sure if the others could. And that is in Orcish, so if anyone knows Orcish,
Right.
they would understand it.
Well, then it's our duty to protect them, I say. Nergui says, also in Orcish.
What about you, big guy? And he looked at Brax.
Are you still talking in Orcish?
Yeah.
Are you talking to me?
I'm talking to both of you. As he's
I can't-
looking up at both of you.
What language is that?
You don't speak Orcish?
My human parents. When would I have ever learned Orcish?
Oh,
I was
forgot
I was raised by humans as well, but I still remember enough Orcish. It's not much, but I can get by.
You were the first orc I have ever seen in my life. I didn't know other me's existed.
I have no response to that. That's terribly
He just-
tragic.
he just turns around and is turns to Common, and he looks at Brax and goes, "You are an orc, right?"
Yeah.
What orc doesn't speak Orcish?
This one.
I mean, he's got a
Where the
point.
bloody hell did you come from?
Waterdeep. I told you this.
That's a little racist.
I
I have missed Brax so much.
Wait, you didn't grow up in an orcish camp?
Not that racist.
No, I have no, no. I don't know what you're talking about. And it's honestly quite rude to just not speak in common so all your other teammates can hear.
I think he wasn't speaking in common on purpose.
Okay. Well, it is what it is.
One thing to make note of as y'all wake up is that you're no longer on that beach setting, but back in the forest. So instead of being on the beach and there being this vast ocean in front of you, there's now this immense and thick forest that Nergui you would recognize as the forest you have been dropped in. And then behind you, there's this lake. And then across the lake, you can see the ocean, the mountains, and part of the sand dunes.
Is the giant enemy crab still there? Because we could make a seafood boil out of it.
Yes.
Woo!
So whoever wants to take part in that, in the cooking aspect, can give a
Absolutely.
survival check.
I have never
Absolutely.
seen one of these before. I have never seen that much water before, but I am sure there's some kind of meat on it. Okay, survival check. Hey!
Damn, y'all. Okay,
I love
so
that so much.
Tamelo's not allowed to touch the food ever. Clearly, he's trying to poison everybody.
Grimace just sees Tamalo, like, next to the crab, like, with a book out, trying to, like, scour through the book to see what this is, and Grimace is just like...
Instead of cooking, he's just like, I swear I know what kind of crab this is. I've seen them before in books.
Nergui and Ezria. It's interesting, Nergui, because, again, you've never seen crab. You have no idea what the hell this thing is until Ezria says, oh yeah, this is crab. This is how you cook it. This is the best way to prepare it, and da-da-da-da. And you're a very quick study when it comes to the culinary arts under Ezria's guidance.
Nice.
At this point, I, like, kind of, like, figure out while they're doing this and conversing over how to cook this thing. Grimace is literally just sat there, just, like, ripping off the legs of the crab.
I love that for him. Yeah, Nergui's like, well, it's kind of like a large bug. Bugs have protein.
Oh, don't ruin
Oh.
crab for me.
Come with me, my pupil. I shall teach you the ways of cooking.
Don't
Okay, well,
ruin crab for me by calling it a bug.
Okay, well, I'm not going to tell you what that vein in the shrimp is.
I know. Listen. Okay, side tangent real quick. I spent my entire life being told that that was a shrimp's spinal cord, and it wasn't until I was 16 that I found out otherwise, and I didn't touch shrimp for 2 years.
It's an invertebrate. Why would it have a spinal cord?
Why did I think my parents wouldn't lie to me? Like, let's be honest here.
I
Anyways.
didn't learn that until I was 22 because I worked in a kitchen and they told me that.
Anyways,
The shit vein.
back to...
Wow, I did not know what it was. I just Googled it. And I regret that.
Oh no!
I get to spread cursed knowledge today. This is so exciting for me.
Emmy, you don't like seafood anyways, so it's not like you're missing out on like a third of your diet.
That's true. It just, it reaffirmed why I shouldn't be eating them, you know?
Yeah. Okay, back on.
All right.
So, Grimace is breaking up the crab. Ezria is teaching about how to properly prepare it. Sal, what are you doing in all of this?
I'm just trying to like find like veggies and other things to like potentially like put in here and like cut them up, you know.
Yes. Okay. So since the landscape shifted and you have like that immense forest in front of you now, it wouldn't be too hard for you to go forage for some of these items. Ezria, I'm sure, gave you an idea of a few things to look for. However, not knowing the landscape here just kind of gave you like broad ideas of what to use, of what to look for. But yeah, amongst everybody doing their part, except for Tamalo, who's just feverishly looking through their notes on crustaceans.
I mean, it's also possible that I could shift to something else with that very nice nature check
Okay.
or nature skill. I could switch to foraging with that. That's a +9.
Well, so the role was survival for how everyone is pitching in to cook this giant crab. So I feel like Tamlo is just like feverishly like flipping through his book. Like, I know this is a kind of crab somewhere. I'm gonna find it. I'm gonna figure out exactly what it is, and then probably rambles off a load of useful information about the crab.
At this
Just
point,
like fun
Grimace
facts.
This is my favorite.
Yeah, Grimace is looking at Tamlo because Grimace hates books. I realized that in my backstory description. He hates books and magic. So he's just basically looking at Tamalo, just kind of like, what the fuck are you doing?
Yeah,
It's just kind of like the hate of the book.
So, after this meal is made, with a little bit of input from everybody, what is the plan, y'all? What are we doing?
I want to get home as quickly as possible because I am sure they're missing their finest guard, and I need to protect my city. So I don't know about you guys, but if we don't come up with a plan, I think we gotta go kill all the hunters. And the best way of doing that is just calling, you know who, a bunch of times.
I feel like that's not a good idea.
What? The weird woman or the little robot?
The,
I'm
the
thinking,
don't say
yeah.
its name. No one
But
says its name.
I don't know its name. What's its name?
Good. No one tell them its name.
He looks at Tamlo.
But if we call them a bunch of times, they already said that they would bring the hunter straight to us. And I don't think, unless we're prepared, that's a good idea.
I mean, we don't know if we actually die. We die.
Yeah, but I want to go home.
I would prefer not to die if it's all the same to you.
We have the ocean at our back, right?
We do
it's-
not.
Not anymore. We don't.
It's not an ocean anymore. There is a lake behind you.
No, okay, that's okay.
Oh, Caleb is trying to come through. Do we need to get out the Ouija board?
And Tamala has been teleported.
Get the Weggy board.
I need to get out of the spirit box.
Try again. Try again, Caleb. Oh. Man, is this what it felt like to be on the receiving end of me when I was in the truck?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yikes.
Grimace will sort of say that it would be best to try and find some sort of civilization, because all we're doing kind of right now is just surviving on random stuff we find. Like, we may have like 1 or 2 weapons, but like, he doesn't need armor or anything, but I'm pretty sure other people need stuff like armor and stuff like that. So he would suggest to try and find, if it's possible, to try and find some kind of civilization or any idea of anything that could point us in the right direction.
So that's funny because that's almost exactly what Tamalo said in the chat. Is he suggests finding a place to dig in and defend.
Oh,
That's what I was saying, because we have a pond in our back. That's 3 sides they could approach us by. We do this Rambo style, put traps in the trees. We can make our stand.
Would y'all like
Oh.
to
Rambo.
see a peek
wait a minute.
at your?
Wait a minute. When I shot
The ruins.
When I shot the blooming sky, me and Tamalo, we teleported somewhere else. So maybe if we hit the sky, we teleport somewhere that's better for us.
We're gonna shoot for the sky.
Or worse.
I'm not sure this is a good idea.
Let me give
Two
y'all
is that
a peek, a bigger peek at your landscape right now.
the bigger problem too is even if we did get all the hunters near us, we don't know how many there are. So while we might be able to take a few down with us, we might be outnumbered. We don't know. I think we need to get more information. Maybe try and scope out, see if we can figure out how many hunters there are first, and then devise from there, because then we'd have a better chance of surviving if we did make a stand.
This is true.
But the
We need to
problem
know
is
how
we
much
don't-
we're outnumbered.
We don't know where these hunters are. We ain't seen nobody except for that goddamn robot and some weird shit that comes
I
out
have
of the fucking ground.
Grimace, I think you're onto something. And
What?
oh dear, I'm so bad with names. Ezria?
Mhm.
Yeah?
Yes.
I think you guys are both onto something. Hear me out. So shooting this guy teleports us, right?
Yes.
We can get all of our information we need by summoning Robot Man, bringing the hunters to us, then shooting the sky to get out of the situation.
But what
So-
if they?
Yeah.
What if they?
Brett,
teleported with us?
I don't know, but I think it's worth a shot. We'll get all the information we need. Don't have to go anywhere. You know?
To clarify,
Information doesn't do us much good if we're dead.
y'all were not teleported when the barrier was shot. The landscape shifted just like it does after each day cycle. So it's not
Can
like
people hear me, or am I
yes,
dead?
We got you now.
we
Okay.
got you now.
Yeah, not to step on your toes, Brad, but I think summoning the stupid bitch robot was my idea first. So, I would like to summon whatever the fuck its name.
The problem is neither of me or
Don't
you
just say-
actually tend to learn its name because we decided to punch it simultaneously at the same time.
I asked at the beginning of I asked Phoenix at the beginning of the prior session if I knew what Peng's name was.
Yes, because that's
And
what
Phoenix-
Peng
and Phoenix-
does at the beginning
yeah,
of every
Phoenix-
intro.
Because I listened to it just long enough before trying to hit it that I know
That's
its
true.
name.
Yeah.
So, yeah,
Um,
I'll summon Peng.
So, to clarify, shooting at the barrier did not teleport you. It transformed the landscape like it does at the end of every day cycle. You're just essentially shifting the landscape earlier.
Yeah, but do they know that? Do the character knows that? You know?
The
'Cause
ones
we know
who
that.
should know that are Grimace and Tamalo. The two of you should know that
Yeah.
because you weren't teleported anywhere. You
Yeah,
stayed
we were
put.
just shifted.
And the landscape shifted around you. Tamalo, you especially know that because you've been teleported before. You know what that feels like.
Well, that and I inspected the animals, knowing that they are sort of shifted with the terrain.
Yes.
Yeah,
So maybe
I
don't.
like knowing things. That's good.
I mean, with that knowledge, knowing that Valeth is some kind of celestial, it's probably not going to be on this realm that those hunters are. Because they know that Valeth is technically a hunter, correct?
Yes.
So if she is a celestial, then I kind of feel that they're not going to be on this world. They're going to be somewhere else. So,
How about everybody that has proficiency in Arcana? Give me an Arcana check. If you
That
don't
is
know,
decidedly not me.
nope.
is Tamalo going to be the only
That
one?
might be maybe one person.
I don't.
Dirty 21.
All right.
Hey.
So Tamalo, based on everything else you've seen leading up to this, it wouldn't be that far of a stretch for you to assume you're on a demiplane.
Oh shit, that's cool as fuck, dude.
What are you gonna explain to? Are you gonna teach
I-
the class?
Yeah,
I
I
mean,
would love to know what's
as,
going
as
on.
long as I'm like audible, unless
Mhm.
Phoenix wants to explain it.
No, go ahead. You're good.
Okay. So long as I
Did the
so
bears
long as
again.
I remain audible, they're basically like small branch offs of major planes, or like small self-contained planes apart from the rest of the main planes of D&D's world.
Yes.
So wait, what you're saying is we ain't in.
We ain't in Kansas anymore.
What the bloody hell is going on, Tamalo? Where are we?
We're in a different world. We're not in the main world. We are in a separate dimension, a separate plane. This is not part of the main world. This is entirely different.
But surely every world has their like residents, people that are a part of that world.
Am I able to speculate wildly that the hunters may be the native denizens of this demiplane?
That you're not quite sure of. It doesn't
Okay.
seem like this demiplane is overly huge from what you've seen. Even just the distance that
Right.
you've traveled. Like, Grimace and Tamalo, y'all have, like, covered a quarter of the map by yourselves.
Oh jeez.
Really?
Yeah.
Damn.
Okay.
So it's
Okay.
not overly huge. Like, it's
Yeah,
1,
we
2, 3,
journeyman.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13.
Aren't
Not to harp, but sorry, I'll let someone else talk. I'll talk later.
aren't you a magic bunny? Can't you just like zap us out of here?
Not even my master could do that. No, this is well beyond mortal magic.
Mm,
You're talking like deity tier magic.
okay.
Just gotta get a stat over 20. I mean,
Now
what?
look, the problem being here is we don't know if there's anybody else. I mean, we've seen people. Obviously, they died. But we don't know if there's anywhere that we can get supplies, or I'm pretty sure some of you would probably like some armor. But I think we need to find somewhere where we can get information.
Yeah, I don't mean to harp, but does one summon the stupid bitch robot by saying its name?
Yes.
Would you prefer that I stop calling it that because I don't like the robot?
No, go for it. You call it what you want.
Okay, great. So yeah, no, I'll just say Pang's name and summon it.
Oh man, come on.
Meow.
Please don't summon it too many times.
How may I be of assistance?
How much do you know about this demiplane?
Oh, I know. All there is to know.
Can you share it with us, please?
Nope.
What are the hunters specifically?
You're gonna make me pull up my notes.
I'm at this point in time, I am going to use a key point to step of the wind and run up a tree
Okay.
Oh shit!
because
That's a good
I
idea.
don't know if anything is going to come from this, so I don't want to be on the ground.
Okay.
Fair.
Peng looks you over, Tamalo, and goes, "The hunters are members of the Wild Court, a group of celestials that are here to hunt you for sport. It is part of their sacred ritual. The hunt is sacred."
Can I hold
How
an
many
action?
hunters are there?
That
Sorry,
is
go ahead.
undisclosed.
Can I hold an action?
Yes. What action?
wanna-
Go ahead.
Grapple Aang if he tries to leave.
Okay. So
No.
Peng looks at you and goes, tells you that they're celestials, they're members of the Wild Court, and that the hunt is sacred. And reminder, interference in celestial operations is prohibited.
Do you draw the hunters to us?
If you summon me too many times, then yes.
How many times is too many?
Fuck around and find out.
Are you programmed to curse? That doesn't sound right.
Sure as fuck am.
I like Pang. That's
Does anyone else have questions for it, or can I tell it to fuck off?
Is there anywhere for us to be able to get armor or things to help us survive to prolong the game to make it more fun for the hunters?
That comes on
That's a good idea.
day 4. Today is only day 3.
all right. We got to survive another day.
Wait, so all the days are planned then?
More or less.
Can you
How
tell
many
us?
days are there?
Yeah.
As many as needed until the last prey is dead.
What day did the hunters come?
Oh, they are already here.
Oh, lovely.
Any
I want to know if Pang knows who's survived the longest, if anyone has survived a cycle, or does Pang not know about that one NPC?
Pang does not know about that one NPC. Otherwise, she would have been tracked down and hunted because
Okay.
Pang is like their little tattletale. Like, think Hunger
Okay.
Games and how there's like cameras everywhere. Pang is your camera for the hunters.
I think
Can I
have a
Arcana
dream
check
cycle
Pang?
going on out here.
Yes, you can quickly, and then he's going to try to leave. So, Emmy, after he makes his Arcana check, what are you trying to ascertain from Pang?
I want to
Me?
know what kind of magic makes Pang operate.
Okay.
Eh.
18. It's pretty good, because remember,
18.
y'all are level 1. You are... That's what I said. You're level 2. 18's still pretty good. You're level 2. Where am I getting an echo from? The door's closed. Maybe I'm just being too loud. That's a y'all problem. Pang is an automatron, so he was built. I feel like you are more of a book person than like a car guy, if you know what I mean. Like, you're more a techie guy. You're more of a book guy than a car guy. Pang is built by car guys,
More
not by book
Arcana,
guys.
less science.
Yes. Well, more magic, less science.
Magic, not science.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, an artificer backup character would be so helpful right now.
Yeah.
But anyways, he's going to try to leave and fuck off. You can try to make your grapple.
The strength check?
Is it a strength check? I gotta double check. I'm still
I
trying
think it
to
would be
learn.
dexterity.
Not
Maybe?
always.
Okay.
Usually a grapple check is just a regular
It said-
attack. But I
It
wanted
says it now in your actions. It says grapple
Oh, does
target
it?
must see in the strength/dex. If choose which saving throw, DC equals 8 plus proficiency bonus plus strength, or has the grappled condition.
Okay. So, I assume you'll want to go with a strength save.
Strength save.
Yes. Because that should have your proficiency bonus on it as well. Let me pull up Pang's stat block.
Maybe.
Give me a
Things
moment.
like this, just like this demigod robot. Plus 20 to his strength.
Oh, jeez.
At this point, Grimace is still like up this tree, just looking down, watching what's going on.
A 10, so you catch him. He
Okay.
tries to...
I want to flip him upside down.
Ah!
I want to see if there's like a made by label or something.
Made in China.
Yeah.
No, I can't say that anymore. We'll get tariffed on uploading the video. My bad. Did I say that out loud?
What the fuck is China?
That was one expensive robot with those tariffs.
I'm
Or
trying to,
maybe
like, I
a-
can't, like, flip my hands around.
Belongs to the label, you know.
I know, I used to be able to do that, but if I do that now, I'll throw my shoulder out.
Oh, getting old.
Yeah.
Here, hold on. I will use this as a visual aid. This
Don't remind
perler
me.
bead non-binary flag ornament
Oh,
that
here we
my
go, here we
roommate's
go.
mom made me. So here's Pang right side up.
There we go.
Mushroom candle.
It is a mushroom candle. It smells really good. I got it at Joann's, like, hella cheap.
Ugh,
Anyways.
Rip Joanne.
Emmy, why don't you roll me an investigation check.
Mm-hmm.
Let me... bear with me. An 11.
Grimace is just gonna shout down and be like, has anything happened yet?
So many scary things. Just stay up there, I guess.
I love how
Um,
this is like, I just want to put this image into everyone's head again, but this is a 4'2", 392-pound dwarf tree.
Emmy, what languages do you read? I'm sorry, Brax, what languages do you read?
Oh, that's funny. I know Common and Common Sign Language, and that's it.
Oh. So there is etching on the bottom of Pang, but you can't read it.
Ah, shit. Does anyone know how to?
Ooh.
I'm gonna hold it out to like.
He's gonna run back down the tree
I want to look too.
Sorry,
and look at it.
sorry. I talked to Justin. What are we discussing? Languages?
Yes.
Yeah, Pang has something on it that's not in common.
I know Draconic and Elvish.
Alright, you
I
cannot
know
read it.
Dwarvish, Giant, and Orc.
You're up a tree.
No, I ran down the tree. I just
Oh,
said I
okay.
ran back.
You can't read it either. Nergui?
Okay.
Let's see.
I know Elvish.
I have common, orc, and common sign language.
Okay, you can't read it. Ezria, what languages do you speak?
I speak Common, I think, and Elvish.
Okay, you can't read it either.
It's
Sal?
Celestial,
Oh, I also
isn't it?
have a northern tongue.
What the hell is that?
I don't know, I just picked it because it wouldn't let me level up without picking a secondary language. And I was like, I don't know, man. I don't know
Okay.
what that is. Sure.
Sal, what languages do you speak?
I speak Dwarvish, Goblin, Halfling, and Thieves' Cant.
Not a single one of y'all can read this.
Ah, damn.
What is it even in?
You don't know.
Yeah, so sidebar DM
Yes.
/ player question. Is it Celestial?
It is Celestial, yeah.
I even thought I should have taken. I knew I should have
It's-
taken Celestial instead of Draconic.
it's
But no, I'm like,
so
oh,
funny.
a hair that speaks Draconic. That would be funny.
It's
Yeah.
it's so funny that, like, it's one of the languages that most players pick between like that and Elvish. It's like that. It's like Celestial,
I know.
Infernal, and Elvish are like the three main ones that players pick.
I
It
know.
seems like. So then it's funny
The thing
when there's
is-
a party
I
that
know.
no one.
For me, it
I
was
was-
kind of like I'm a dwarf, so dwarvish. I had a half orc and an orc friend, so he learned orcish, and giant was just because one of the guys back in his mercenary camp was a Goliath who knew giant. So they were the main three languages that he learned on his
Yeah.
in his years.
Yeah, like
So-
character building lore wise, like
wait,
I really wanted out of character to do Celestial because I thought that it was cool, but I'm like, nope, that would not work for my step girly from the sticks.
What you got,
Hold on,
I
Caleb?
can
on.
understand that.
Um,
Right.
Hold on, babe.
Find familiar can summon something that is celestial.
Find
Sure.
familiar summons very specific animals, not celestial beings.
No, but I believe it is like celestial fey.
Hold on, let me. I feel like I'm appearing in. Familiar has the statistics of the chosen form, though it is a celestial, fey, or fiend instead of beast.
Correct.
But it wouldn't speak. Damn it.
Yeah, it wouldn't know the language. It probably would know the language, but it probably wouldn't be able to speak it.
That was
Like, can you
50%
use like
of an idea there.
telepathy with a familiar?
Wait, hold on. I might actually have a spell for this. Wait. Hold on.
Familiar, you can see through his eyes, but you can't talk to the familiar. The familiar can't talk to you.
Nope. Okay, never mind. No, I don't. I thought I had comprehend languages. I do
Yeah,
not.
That's the only one that would help us right now is comprehend languages. Okay, so Brax is currently tussling with Pang.
Yep.
None
Yeah.
of us can read what is
Inscripted on Pang.
Pang's bottom.
I'm gonna flip him over so he's looking at me. Little dude, do you know what's written on the bottom of you?
I do, and if you do not unhand me, I will bring down panic and pain upon you all. You have 5, 4,
Tell what it says.
3,
Someone
2,
take a picture of something.
1.
Like, write it down. I'm just out what this thing says.
Brax, make me another strength save.
Oh my god.
Oh no.
Can Grimace like punch Pang out of Brax's hands?
In a moment, we're gonna see. Let's see if Brax can maintain a grip.
I'm just gripping this guy out
Nope.
until someone's down.
So, as Pang starts this countdown and then alarm blare, it kind of like, because he's a little ball, he kind of spins around real fast and almost gives you like rope burn, but it's like metal burn? Weird, like frictiony burns on your hands and you lose your grip on them. And the alarm blare continues sounding. I need everyone to roll initiative.
Oh, God damn
shit.
it.
I thought we
Oh
had
crap.
Thanks a
I'm
lot.
gonna use whilst that happens, I'm gonna use Uncanny Metabolism to get back my focus point that I just used.
Okay.
It's basically once per long rest, when you roll initiative, you can regain all expended focus points.
Okay.
Did I hear roll
Yeah.
initiative? I
Yes.
was
Yes.
getting a tamale.
You are all good. Give me a second before... Nope, you're good, you're good. Okay, good,
Where
it
do
is
I
going to
click
update.
to roll initiative again?
It is on
Oh,
your
there it
character
is.
sheet. Yeah.
Yeah,
I
I'm.
was like trying to figure out where it is.
I was scrolled down so I didn't see it, and I was like, "What? Where do I do this?" But yeah. Oh boy.
Alright, Brax with a 4,
Dirty
Ezria
20.
11.
Dirty 20 for
Um,
initiative. Whose fault is this?
Yours.
Technically,
Overall.
technically,
Pause.
yes, and then
Pause real quick. Grimace and Ezria, what are your dex scores?
my dex is an 18.
Ezria, what's your dexterity
Hold
score?
on. I'm getting there. Give me.
You're good.
Sorry.
You're good.
Dexterity is a 14 plus 2.
Cool. Sal, did you roll initiative? You did. I did not take it for some reason. I got you. And then, bear with me. I was not anticipating on this. I should have anticipated this. But here we are.
You should anticipate anything.
I really should. This is going to get interesting because I have to put this...
So where we are on the map right now, is that where we all are, or are we in like around each other? Because obviously I ran down to like get next to Brax, so like, and I would assume like
yeah,
Brax
move
is a little bit away from
yourselves
Tamalo.
wherever. Let's move y'all more to like the middle of the map. Hold on. I want to move y'all to.
Because I would assume if the robot got away from Tamalo, Brax would be a little bit further from Tamalo trying to grab the bot.
I'm going to move y'all to about the middle there, so y'all can adjust yourselves as you need to on the map.
I just want to make it known that this is Caleb's fault because he summoned Ping. Just saying.
So wherever Brax is, I'm going to stand basically next to Brax.
Phoenix, would you be willing to move me?
Yes, I can move you. Hold on. I gotta find my stat block.
And move me as well because my roommate wasn't here for me to ask to use the laptop.
Okay. Are you both able to see the screen? Y'all don't have a way to see the screen.
If somebody wants to share their screen, we could probably see it, or at least I could.
I won't be able to, I don't think.
Is someone able to share the map?
I'm using Discord on my phone. So.
Yeah, I can.
Okay. And then give me a moment while I find my...
It's fine. I can do theater of the mind.
Oh, we got you.
Good. I just have my screen.
We got you.
Oh, okay, yeah, there it is. I'm going
Appreciate
to pop
you.
away right quick because I drank too much tea.
You're good.
Say.
Yeah, if anybody needs to have a stress pee, go do that now.
Stress pee.
Stress pee.
Yeah, I gotta
What are
grab
we-
a drink. I'll be right back.
Okay.
Look what you
What are we
did to us,
fighting?
Brax.
You don't know
This
yet.
is Tamlo's fault.
We don't know yet.
No, this is Brax's fault.
I mean, one of you
Who's-
summoned
who's-
it, one of
who's-
you caught it, then, you know, it's both of your faults.
It was a good idea to summon it. We needed to know what it knew.
Oh shit, what the fuck is that?
Don't worry about
This
it.
is
You don't see that.
I know that token.
Already like, just get ready to run. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
I
that's
will
fine.
defend.
Grimace?
I will die on the hill. I will die on the hill of summoning Panic. It was a good idea.
And even with Grimace knowing how intellectual and not so, you know, peoply and socially awkward that Tamalo is, and he would stay and fight with Tamalo because they've been through it from the beginning, so...
Joke's on you. Charisma is my second highest attribute.
Okay.
Yeah, but you don't know what the real world is like. You've been stuck in probably a tower with your books, is what Grimace thinks.
Camelo does and doesn't. The way I wrote him was to be so. This is going to speak to like people who've worked in education. You ever encountered kids who don't 100% know what the world is like, but they have sure as fuck experienced trauma? Like I drew on that.
Ah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Fair.
So you're the traumatic school kid.
Yeah.
Yeah, gotcha.
Who's first up in initiative, by the way, boss?
First up in
You.
initiative is Tamalo. But I'm waiting for
Shit.
everyone else to get back.
Yep. I'm gonna have to shoot in the dark then for what we're fighting. If I wanted to find out what it is, what check would that be?
We're really gonna fight them? Shit.
Huh?
I'm just impressed he's like down to fight him. I'm like, okay.
All Peng said was, if you do not release me, I will summon them. So whoever them is, you could probably assume is the Celestial Hunters.
Well, we're all dead. Good knowing y'all.
It was a good run.
Listen, y'all got to session
back.
3. Y'all got to session
better than
3.
last time.
It's better than last time.
Oh,
Last time
In
was session
fact, did we
1,
all
yeah.
die?
Yeah, Rin, you were not part of the clusterfuck that was the last game. Game 1, level 1, they tried taking out my NPC captain by streamlining drugs into the fireplace, and essentially smoking out the ship.
Are
was a
you
good time.
trying to tell me that this is a TPK right now?
No,
probably.
no.
Just
My
saying, we're not. Hopefully, you're not emotionally attached to Tamlo. That's all we're saying.
Yes, I am. I have never had a campaign end this quickly. I am going to be very upset.
it is never my intention to TPK
I mean,
a party.
people are laughing. I'm being entirely genuine. Like, it's fine to laugh. It's kind of funny. I'm aware of that. I'm being entirely genuine. I'm going to be very upset.
No, that's valid.
whatever.
I feel you.
Like, that's valid. I had a character die, and I spent 3 days mourning him. And it's still to this day, like...
I don't fuck around making characters, right?
Yeah.
There's an investment there.
No, and that's totally valid. I give a lot of chances, and I give a lot of are you sures, and I give a lot of hints, I give a lot of opportunities for players to change their minds. I would rather retcon a story and throw out an entire chapter and let backtracking happen within reason. So, it's never my intention to TPK a party. As we get to higher levels, shit might happen. Sometimes the dice just call for blood. And that doesn't always mean that your character's gone forever. There's always chances and ways to resurrect them. It also just comes down to you as a player. If you as a player know that is something your character would want to come back. I've played a character before, as much as I loved him, I knew that as soon as he died, he was not coming back. He would not have wanted to come back. I've had a couple characters like that.
I'm sorry if I come off a little intense. I'm kind of a serious D&D player. I don't know that I'm great at it. I don't think I'm a great player. I don't even know if I'm a good player, to be honest with you. I do take it seriously.
And that's totally valid. And that's totally understandable. And it's incredibly relatable, too. Like, we are all here to tell a story, and stories take investments. Stories take emotional investments. It takes time investments, and that's completely understandable. So I want to make it clear that I am never out to get y'all. I'm never out to kill your characters. Sometimes shit happens, and sometimes parties make silly choices, like trying to take out a ship captain, a pirate captain at level 1, who was meant to be your helpful NPC.
As the DM, was summoning Pang a bad idea?
No, I don't think so. I had it planned already for y'all to meet your celestial, like some of the celestial hunters anyways today. So, like, this is not an overpowered encounter.
Me and Nagiri called Pang last time, I think.
Yes.
So we kind of knew what we were getting into.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and I think it's more like the prolonged time that Peng is out.
Yeah, that's
from,
what
like, that perspective, yeah.
Yeah.
It's if he's out too long, and if you call his name too much. So.
Yeah. So, with that being said, Tamalo, you are up first. Let me show you. That's not what I wanted to do. That's what I wanted.
Tamalo, Nergui will protect you, even if she asked if she could eat you last session.
Ah, shit, I just moved that on this screen. Hold on. Where the hell is the fit to screen button? There we go.
Probably helps if I'm not muted. There's no real way for me to find out what we're fighting right now.
You're about to see.
I do have detect magic, though.
You're about
I
to.
fell.
Okay. You're about to see, because there's gonna. So essentially, as Pang's alarm sounds go off, and he fucks off for real this time, dropping like super villain bad guys like rocketing from the sky down are these two celestials, wings flared out, like this almost blinding golden aura radiating off of them, swords in hand, drop down within 10 feet of y'all. So Tamalo, you are up first.
Do you think, like, that they have a lot of wisdom? Do they seem wise? Actually, I have a slightly better question. Let me go back to the rest of my spells. Crap. Oh, there we go. What is this one? Are they within 5 feet of each other?
No.
Dang it.
Oh boy.
They seem like they might be kind of dexterous to me.
You would,
But do they
At
seem more
first-
dexterous?
at first glance, you would assume they're more dexterous than wise.
We're gonna try Toll the Dead on... Which one seems a little spookier? The one closer to me, probably because I need to be within a
Yes.
6-foot radius, that's fine.
Yeah.
So Wisdom saved DC 15.
How about a 13?
Okay, so I wasn't here for the last combat. And the last time I tried using Toll the Dead, something got an 18, 19? So
Yeah.
for me, this is like my first time hitting damage with a damage spell.
Yes.
I love that.
Good job.
Yay.
And it only does 1d8. That's fine.
Grimace is sat there,
That's
like, at this point in time,
fine.
going, "Go on, buddy."
Hey, good job.
7 isn't bad.
Yeah, 7's not bad at all.
7 isn't bad.
Good job.
That's not bad. Okay.
All right. Any bonus actions or movement for you?
Not unless we're counting Find Familiar as a bonus action, which
It is
I
not.
don't think we would.
No.
So, no. I don't suppose you count. Oh, hey, there's a Masonic Lodge. I don't suppose you count checks as bonus actions.
Checks are usually actions because it takes longer than a bonus action would.
I'm just gonna briefly go over my spells again. Nope, that's all.
Okay. It is this bastard's turn. So
Well,
we have a couple of options. Actually, we just have 2 options really, so it's actually super simple. It's gonna come up. He's gonna come up here, and he's going to look at Nergui and look at Sal, and I'm gonna roll a d4. 1, 2 is gonna be Nergui. 3, 4 is gonna be Sal. 3, 4, so Sal. It's going. This celestial being that just was essentially summoned by Pang is going to kind of drop down from the sky in front of you, and is going to stroll up to the both of you, kind of do the little spin flick of his sword, and is going to say, "At last, finally, prey that looks like they want to fight instead of just cowering and laying down to die. This should be fun. Prepare to meet your end at the hand of the Luminant Stalkers." And it will...
So I know it's not my turn, but can I shoot him during this supervillain monologue?
No.
I was so I was gonna say, can I stab him?
No, because that's not a reaction. You'd have to wait for your turn. But he is going to try to stab you. Sal,
The luminous what?
the luminant
Luminant.
stalkers. Sal, did we lose somebody? Oh, we lost Caleb.
Yeah,
they
he's
just-
his train just got in, so
Oh,
he's
gotcha.
got to hustle.
Sal, does a 23 hit you?
I think so. Yeah.
If you've got a 24 AC, I'd be worried.
Yeah, I have a 13, so that definitely hits.
Good God. You're gonna take
Well-
9 points of slashing damage,
Oh,
Just,
and
you can just kill me, and that would be great.
and 2 points of radiant damage.
Where do I put that one? It's just
It's just all the same.
Yeah.
love that. Okay. So basically, I die.
You're fine.
I don't.
You have
I'll
half
get
your
you out of
points. Oh, but look, funny enough, Sal, you're up.
Wow, that's so funny. You know what? Can I stab him now?
Yeah, it's your turn. Whatever you want to do.
Okay. Yay! I stab him. Sorry. Okay. Give me a second. Which one do I roll? Which
If nobody else heals you, Sal, I'll heal you on my turn.
Cool. Sorry. What do I roll? I'm so sorry. Not here. Sorry.
Do you need a hand finding it?
Yeah.
On your
sorry.
actions.
Do you have your weapons equipped?
I think so. Oh, okay. Wait. There we go. Okay.
Got it? There you go.
There we go. Finally.
A 17 will hit. Roll me
Yay!
some damage.
Mm-hmm. And then what else do I roll? I'm so sorry. Okay.
So next to where you had like the plus to hit should be your damage dice.
Okay.
Damn.
Nice.
fuck yeah.
Very nice. Okay, so this thing, like supervillain style, landed like a fucking meteor, strolled up, stabbed the shit out of Sal, and Sal turned around and said, "No, you," and stabbed him.
Sal's just like, nah, man, we're not doing this.
Sal, you're a rogue, right?
Yes.
You should
I
have
am.
sneak attack damage.
Oh.
Because
Oh.
you are combating someone that has one of your friends in melee. So why don't you roll that sneak attack damage too?
Fingers.
Amazing.
Not too bad.
Hell yeah. Nicely done.
Incredible.
That's more than
That's
half its
good
hit
stuff.
points. It kind of, you did to it what it did to you.
Yeah, I said psych.
Una
It's
reverse.
just like, no, you.
Alright, anything else for you, Sal?
No, I mean, he's like half dead now, so
Alright.
theoretically, that would be a lot of energy, you know?
Fair. Grimace, you are up.
Alright, so are they both on the ground or
Yes.
is one flying? One
No, they're both on the ground.
Okay. Can I use a free action to just say some words?
Yes.
Okay, so he's going to look at both of them. And what were they a part of? The
Luminant. Here, I'll
Luminant
put it in.
stalkers.
Yeah.
And he's just going to look at them and go, "Sir, you're part of the Luminant Stalkers. That means that there's more teams out there than you guys. Is that correct?"
I don't answer to peasants. Or
That means
prey.
yes.
So if that's the fact, then you're all vying for the top spot. Is that correct?
The
'Cause
complexity of our...
if you're all vying for the top spot, then that means you want to take out every other hunter. You're the last one standing.
Incorrect. The job is to take out prey. It's not a competition to see who can take out the most, although some of us do have side bets about who can take out the most. So, why don't you just lay down and die, and I can collect the pot. I'm ahead so far.
So you don't want us to take out the other hunters so you could be the best of the best?
That's not part of the... Can you just... Remember, remember a round is 6 seconds.
Sorry.
So...
Alright, well, if they're not going to have this, then he's obviously going to protect Hammerlow, so he's going to run over here. And he's going to do what he does best, and he's going to punch.
Hell yeah.
Hopefully. We'll find out.
Nah, 1. Nah, 1.
Well, I doubt a 10's going to hit.
10 misses.
Alright, so we're going to bonus action, expend a focus point, and flurry of blows. Wow. Alright.
Ouch.
How about 11?
How about you need to put your dice in dice jail?
Apparently.
You ran your mouth.
Guys.
You ran your mouth for nothing.
EOT.
Ezria, you're up. There is a half-dead Sal in front of you.
Can I use spare the dying on them?
Spare the Dying is only for someone who is at 0 hit points and currently making death saves. It does not heal.
Okay. Then I will. Can I use Channel Divinity Divine Spark?
What does that do?
You channel energy directly from the outer planes to fuel magical effects. When you use this character's class Channel Divinity, you can choose which effect to create. You can use this class Channel Divinity 2 times per long rest, but you can regain one expended use after finishing a short rest. Divine Spark, you point your holy symbol at another creature you see within 30 feet of you and focus divine energy out at you. Either restore 1d8 plus 2 HP to the creature, or force the creature to make a DC 12 con saving throw. A failed save, the creature takes 1d8 plus 2 necrotic or radiant damage of your choice, or half as much on a successful save.
That's actually pretty cool. So you want to use that to heal Sal?
Yes.
Okay. Yes. So why don't you go ahead and roll your d8 plus 2. You can do that. If it gives you the option to roll it, you should be able to roll it in your D&D Beyond as is, or you could just roll it in your Discord chat. I keep forgetting we have our bedroom window
8
open.
total with the plus 2.
Cool. So Sal, you can regain 8 hit points.
Based.
Look at that, you're almost up to full. I don't know what you were freaking out about.
And then...
So that costs your action.
Okay. And then can I use a cantrip or no, because that costs an action.
If you have a bonus action, spell, or cantrip, yes. But it has to be a bonus action.
I want to use Sanctuary. It's a bonus action.
Okay. Sanctuary is the one... Read it.
You ward a creature within range until the spell ends. Any creature who targets the warded creature with an attack roll or damaging spell must succeed on a wisdom saving throw, or either choose a new target or lose the attack or spell. The
Okay.
spell doesn't protect the warded creature from areas of effect.
Cool. Who are you casting that on?
Sal.
Okay. And is that the one... That's not the one where if they attack, they lose it, right?
Right. That's not the one. It doesn't say that they lose it, no.
Okay. Cool.
Just basically means if...
Oh.
If they attack, yes.
Yeah.
If Sal attacks, then yes. My bad. Sorry.
Okay. So, and remember that I said for the first few levels I would give suggestions. You don't have to take it. I would suggest putting that on yourself if you're going to stand close enough to do healing like this. That way things hopefully can't attack you.
The only
Okay, I'll
other
work
backfire of
myself then
Sanctuary
instead.
is if that creature tries to attack you and fails, it can still attack another creature.
Mm-hmm.
It's just the target of that spell or attack would move on to someone else.
Then yeah, I'll just ward myself.
Okay. Is there a marker for that?
Because I'm the cleric of the group, so I kind of need to try and stay alive.
Yeah. Looking to see
Cool.
if there's... Okay. So I've got that on you for a reminder that you are warded. Alrighty. Are you going to move anywhere, or are you going to stay put?
Let me see where I'm at. I am. No, I'm kind of close to everybody for the most part. At least. Yeah, because everybody's kind of close to me, so I think I should be fine.
Okay.
If I need to move, I'll move. I think I'm okay for now.
Okay. Alright.
EOT.
It is this dude's turn, and Grimace, you tried to stab him, you tried to punch him, and you kind of missed, buddy.
Yeah, he tried to punch him twice and then like roundhouse kick him.
Yeah.
Natural 20, here we come.
That should be I guess that's fine.
Do your worst.
Ah! You're funny. Yeah, he's gonna just try to stab you. I thought that was on the 20. It literally... Hold on.
I think apart from Brax, were the only ones that would have missed.
This is what I saw. I thought I got the 20.
Oh shit.
But that'll miss. So that's... But it will reach out. It will just kind of like... As it misses the stab, it's going to just point its sword at you. He's going to point his sword at you. And you get like this burning sensation or tingle across like this part of your shoulder and chest.
Is it anything visible? Like, is it like a visible thing or is it just like he feels that like burn and tingle in himself?
There is now a mark of some sort of glyph on your chest and shoulder.
Oh.
Until the end of this Celestial's next turn, you have disadvantage on dexterity saving throws. And something else will happen, but we'll get to that when we get to it. So, Nergui, you're up.
Yay!
He's chosen.
Okay, let me put my character sheet back down and take a look here. So I think I'm gonna try and unarmed strike this guy who's in front of me.
Okay. Oh, because you're ranged, yeah.
Yeah, because I'm ranged. I could try and stab him with the arrow like I did to the other thing, but that's more of like last resort. So,
Yeah.
I am big and strong, and I throw punch.
Okay.
Okay. Yeet! Oh, I whiffed that so bad.
Yikes. A 9 is gonna miss.
Just completely whiffed.
Anything else for you?
I have Hunter's Mark as a bonus action, but I don't think that's going to be very helpful here.
So typically with Hunter's Mark, it's kind of like, what's the Warlock equivalent? Hex, where it's something you'll want to cast first and then attack, because
Right.
then it gives you extra damage.
Oh,
So you
okay.
can still
Yeah,
cast it and hope that this thing's alive for you to get some extra damage on next turn.
Yeah, sure. Since it's my bonus action, yeah, I'll cast it.
And be sure for everybody that you're marking off spell slots and things like Channel Divinity and expendables like that as you're using them.
Right.
Aye,
Okay.
Captain.
I click. I get a nat 1, baby!
So, Hunter's
Damn.
Mark. Hunter's Mark is not an attack. You are
Right.
marking this creature as your hunted target, and so if you hit on an attack, which you missed your unarmed strike, it would give you an extra d6 of damage.
Ow! Okay.
Yeah.
And you're now
Sport.
concentrating on that as well.
Oh yeah, I forgot that's concentration.
Yeah, Hunter's Mark is
Let's mark
concentration.
that. Concentration. Go.
And then just remember, every time you kill something, this your hunted, this your mark, you can use a bonus action next turn to change that to another creature.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
It's
Alright.
kind of Ranger's bread and butter, really, Hunter's Mark.
Alright, anything else, Nergui?
Yeah, I don't think that there's anything else I can do right now. Because I
Okay.
just completely whiffed that punch.
Alrighty.
Likewise.
Bottom of the initiative. Brax, you have stood back here, watched these two Celestials, like, you had Pang in your hands. Pang fucked off after blaring an alarm, and these two Celestials, like, meteored down from the sky, half killed Sal, and then Tamalo kind of gave the other dude, like, a little bit of a headache. Like, he's got a headache and got some, like, black veins running down from his temple. Him and Grimace tried to trade blows, and you're just standing back here like, oh, wait, we're fighting? Cool! So what are you doing?
Let's go. Okay, I'm using my movement speed, 5, 10, 15, 20, to kind of like body block Ezria here. Gonna bonus action rage,
Nice.
and
Oh, yeah.
gonna hit him with my great axe, or attempt to hit him with my great axe. Come on.
Let's go.
You got this.
God damn it!
Oh no!
What the
We're-
fuck?
Brax!
What? Call that?
Every D&D player has that one character that they adore, but really does not do very well.
Yep. That's my boy.
I love
Everyone has
Brax
it.
so much.
He's doing his best. Be nice to him.
Okay, I will say from here on out, you guys should probably be holding like an action to duck if you're anywhere near Brax. Like, full sense.
Using
And-
your reaction to just like drop, duck, and roll.
You also are level 2, so you should have Reckless now. So don't forget that's at your disposal as well. The only
Oh, yeah.
downside to Reckless is that it gives them advantage against you.
Yeah,
So,
that's right.
typically you have to call that first. If you would like to Reckless, I will allow it, since it's been a while. Just don't roll another nat 1.
God, okay, I will take the opportunity.
I believe in you.
Oh my god, you
Well, it wasn't a 1.
It wasn't a 1. You did twice as good.
one.
Oh,
Maybe the next time I'll roll a 3.
this is exactly how I felt last time when I was just whiffing every single roll in combat.
Poor
Well, at least it's
Brax.
not a nat 1. At least you're not going to try and like swing your axe at Grimace like you nearly chopped off Nergui's head.
Yeah, that's
Although,
true.
I thought about this. Right?
Uh-oh.
It was
If-
very funny.
They're both orcs, okay? So, if someone was to crit them and deal double the amount of their HP, right?
Mhm.
Their relentless endurance kicks in and puts them to 1 HP.
Yup.
Yeah.
Isn't there a check you have to make, though, for that?
Not relentless endurance, no. Just bring it once per long rest.
Oh, it's
you
once.
can go from 0 HP to 1 HP, yeah.
Yeah.
The one you're thinking of is the Zealot Barbarian that's got to make a check
Oh,
each time to
Yeah.
DC plus the damage, half the damage.
I miss my barbarians. I miss my boys.
Wow,
Anyways.
I can't believe that orcs have endure.
yeah.
I didn't know they were Pokemon.
I do miss playing like a barbarian or something, but like this time I was like, I want to play a monk because I haven't played a monk in a long time.
Yeah. Alrighty. Brax, anything else for you?
Nope, that's EOT.
Alrighty. Tamalo, I have instructions to keep using Toll the Dead, so that is a wisdom save from this bad boy. Open wisdom save. What's our DC? Not that. Jesus.
Yeah, 15.
Ooh.
I'm
Cool.
pretty sure.
Toll the Dead. I'm gonna have to-
D12 is missing health.
That's what I was thinking. Okay, I was like, is that the chill touch? No. D12. Roll. Raleigh. 6. Amazing. Hey, good job, Tamalo. Alright.
Yay!
It is Nergui and
Tamalo's
Sal's
already
turn.
doing better than me.
I am loving the fact that I am the only person who's got like actual damage on this dude.
Since we are still level 2, I'm still going to let the dice decide who gets attacked. As we progress into higher levels, I will start having enemies make attacks that make the most sense. So in this instance, Nergui's not a threat to this guy, as far as he's concerned right now. Sal is. But 1, 2, 1, 2, Nergui, 3, 4, Sal. Nergui, we're going after you.
And for the other
Okie
guy,
dokie.
Tamalo's more of a threat than me and Brax right now.
Yeah. D20 plus 5. Hey, Nergui, does a 9 hit you, bestie?
That's against my armor class, right?
Correct.
Okay, no, it does not. I
Okay.
have 12.
Very much like what happened with Grimace. This thing is going to be irritated. This guy is irritated that he missed, and is going to point his sword. I can English, I swear. Is going to point his sword at you, and you're going to feel that same burning sensation. Now, you're wearing hide and things like that, so you can't see it right off, kind of like Grimace can, but you have this burning, tingling sensation across your chest and shoulders. And that's his turn. Sal, what you doing?
I feel like I need to stab him again. I feel like go with what we knew, you know?
Yeah.
Me and Brax will give the luck to you because we got the bad luck, so.
Yeah, exactly. Okay. Come on, roll, cross our fingers. Please. Hey!
Hey!
21 will hit.
21.
That's right, baby.
Okay,
At
come
least
on.
someone can hit today.
Come on. Come on. 6.
Nice, very
Sixes?
good.
Not
And
gonna complain about a 6. Oh, sneak attack.
yes.
Dead.
Based!
Nice.
Dead.
Not
right?
yet.
Right? He's dead.
He is
Oh.
holding
He's
on.
dead, right?
He's holding
Come
on.
He's dead, right?
He's got a few HP and a college dream.
Come on, guys.
Maybe I
Something-
can punch him to death on my turn.
Please.
Anything else for you, Sal?
You know what? Yeah, that'll be it.
Alrighty. Well, Grimace, it is your turn. At the top of your turn, make sure I read this right. Oh, no, it's at the end of your turn. Never mind. You're good. Carry on. Grimace, what you got?
Oh boy, let's see. What's going on? Okay. Alright, well, I mean, I guess we're just gonna try and punch, flurry of blows, punch. Well, yeah, fuck it.
21 will
21 to hit?
Yeah, that'll hit.
Wow. So min damage of 5.
Alright.
And then we'll flurry of blows.
Cool.
And that is a 19 to hit
That'll hit.
for 9.
Hey, look at that.
And then a 23 to hit for 10.
Well, he was dead after the 9. So.
basically what you
eating a
see
corpse.
Grimace do is like Grimace literally like he's so annoyed that like his last few hits didn't actually do anything. So he does like this, he kind of like backhands the first hit. Then as he backhands, he kind of like follows through with a spiral kick. And then as the thing drops to the ground, he just kind of like puts his fist straight down into the chest of the creature.
As you do, you all see another ripple across the sky, and this time it's purple.
Ooh.
Well, think when we kill one of them, guys, the sky turns purple. But that could be a bad thing, because I think now they know we killed one. And that'll be EOT for me, because that's what actually, we'll use my movement to move to there, just to be another target, and that'll be EOT.
Cool. Esria, you are up.
Looks like everybody's in relatively good health. I will go ahead and attack the other guy, I guess.
Okay. What you gonna use?
Good question. I will use Sacred Flame.
Alright, I know that's one of the spells that changed recently. I just gotta see the range on it.
The range is 60 feet.
Okay. And it is a dex save from me.
Word of Radiance that changed itself.
Oh, there, yeah. And Chill Touch.
Yeah.
Which is funny, I saw that screenshot from a while back where I was ranting about how... That's the wrong character sheet. I was ranting about how I have never had a Long Island iced tea because I'm mad that it's not tea, it's Pepsi. And Mina goes, yeah, it's the Chill Touch of drinks. Because at the time, Chill Touch was a long-distance, non-touch spell, and it dealt necrotic damage, not cold damage.
The thing I look at, like, Chill Touch is, like, the nearing of your death, kind of like that chill, you kind of like that chill you get. And then basically the range attack, I kind of felt like it was, like, these necrotic hands that just, like, materialized in front of this creature and just dealt the damage. That's how I kind of...
Yeah, I didn't like that. I'm glad they changed it.
I get what you mean by, like, cold damage.
Yeah. 18 on the dex save, which beats it, so it's no damage.
Yeah, that
Anything
beats it.
happened to me at the end of my turn about that mark?
Nope, because it died.
Okay.
And the mark is gone. So, and you are no longer warded since you cast a spell.
Yep. And that'll be EOT.
Alrighty, Nergui, can you finish it?
I'm gonna try.
I have faith in you.
I'm gonna punch the shit out of this dude. Let's go!
One day... Oh, honey.
This is not
is
good
it?
for me.
What
It's
is
the
it
orcs.
with two orcs in this pie? It's the
Do
orc
I need to
pie.
cast Unarmed Strike every turn? Or is it just something that stays?
It's...
I mean, not Unarmed Strike, Hunter's Mark.
Hunter's Mark stays as long as you maintain concentration.
Okay.
But you have to hit in order to deal weapon damage and then do Hunter's Mark damage. So that's gonna miss, buddy.
Oh boy.
Love that.
Alright, and moving is also an action, correct?
Nope, movement is a whole separate thing. So you have 30 feet of movement. However, if you leave this creature's melee range or attack range, it will get an attack of opportunity on you.
Okay, yeah, never mind. EOT.
Alright. Brax!
I'm doing my best out here and just like... Wish!
Okay, y'all might want to duck. I'm going to reckless attack.
Okay.
Right click, updated.
Two not ones. 14 is gonna miss.
Oh my god! Okay, hold on. I think that's... Okay, never mind. I don't have anything else. Okay, EOT.
Alrighty. Bear with me for a moment. Do I think you guys could take this? Yes? Maybe not today. I'm making choices. Hold, please. I don't look at my notes. Bear with me. My apologies. Oh, okay. No, that's fine. Alright. Top of the round. Tamalo is going to try, let's see, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Oh, we are in range. Is going to Toll the Dead on this dude again. What is his spell DC? That's a good question.
15, I think.
Damn. At level 2?
Yeah.
Jesus.
Yeah, because they got an int of 20.
Oh, that's right.
Whoa.
Yeah,
They had an 18 score in their roll.
that's right. So, yeah. Well, unless I roll really shitty, they just might take out this dude.
Well, save us. Oh no, because he failed.
Yeah, I failed. And that's 8 points. He had 3 hit points left.
It would have been
As
so cool if I punched him to death. Alas.
as the sky ripples purple. That's not what I wanted. Hold on.
We
Coming
are going
back
to
here.
check their bodies, by the way, if their bodies are still there.
Okay. I need this. Why doesn't everybody give me a perception check?
Boy.
I'm just gonna say, oh my god. Oh, that was a
Damn.
7. I thought it was a 1, and I got really upset.
Tamalo's is a +1, so let me roll a d20.
I was gonna say,
for him.
yeah. Will you roll for him?
So it would be
While I sort
15
this
for
out.
Tamalo.
Yeah. Let me sort this. Hold on.
I just
need
sort
to,
of
like, prove
stand there
this.
like, we're like the loserment stalkers.
I kind of feel like traps for Brax and Nurgui right now are just kind of like after the combat of like missing a few times. They're just like sitting there wondering what's going on.
It's like, why am I so bad at everything suddenly?
Down there. Can you just stay there? No. Hold,
I want to
please.
make an orc just to see if it's orc bad luck or
Okay. Let's
Dice bigotry.
do this.
yeah.
Bear with me, y'all. I need
And
that.
here's me as Grimace thinking that you two were the ones that I wanted to be the
I'm a
strength.
ranged guy.
That's true. That's very true.
If I had a dagger, I would be happy, but we have not been able to procure extra weapon yet.
Yeah.
As the sky ripples purple for a second time in like 6 seconds. Oh, I guess I should look at these perception checks. Sal definitely sees it. Let's see if anybody else sees it. Bear with me. Sal is the only one that sees it. Sal, you look up to the sky,
Wow. Beautiful, beautiful sunrise.
and I'm gonna... This guy is still a medium creature, but I'm making him large to be dramatic.
The sky's a medium creature.
As this thing... This one, while it has wings... while all the others had wings, none of them truly, like, hovered or were flying. They were almost, like, teleported in? It's weird. It's kind of... They were kind of teleported in, kind of flied in, you're not quite sure. This dude, however, is very clearly using his wings, and he drops down with this immense power. Much more dramatic and theatrical than the others did, you get the sense he's probably a force to be reckoned with.
Oh boy, another fleet.
I'll just stab him a few times. That'll be fine. I got this.
What you also notice, Sal and Ezria and Tamalo, is this guy has got more... Huh?
I take it my 12 doesn't notice this.
No. This guy has much more... I don't want to keep saying theatrics, but he's got more, like, flair to his attire. You would probably ascertain that he is a higher ranking being than the other two you fought.
He's
Okay.
camp.
Huh?
He's camp.
He's camp.
Just as the ranks get higher, they get progressively more camp.
Sure. I don't know what that... Am I the only old person here who doesn't understand what that means?
I don't understand what that means either.
They get gayer. They get gayer as it goes.
Yeah, like
okay.
gayer drag queenier. Yeah.
All right, so that was Tamalo's turn. Sal, you're up.
Okay. Give me a second. Let's see. How far away is this dude?
Like 5 feet.
Like 5 feet?
And just step
You
No, that's
can't share space.
I'm trying to go back. Okay.
I got you.
Whoa.
I got you.
Whoa.
There you go.
Actually, it depends on if both of them are small or if one's small and one's medium.
Even then, you
Anyway.
can't share space. Unless you are... Like, you can pass through somebody's space, but you cannot share space.
Still want to see. I might. Should just be walking towards him. Said aloud.
Oh, it's this music. I was like, what the fuck?
Walk towards him.
You know, you want me to move you? You got him. Oh, back up one. Because that's all his space. There you go. That puts you technically in melee. I know it looks weird on the screen, but...
Well, you know, they shouldn't be there. Anyway, is Can I do anything else? Can I stab him again?
Yes.
I'm stabbing. We're stabbing. This worked really good for us last time, okay?
So I was about to die.
Okay.
A 15 is
Oh,
going
good.
to miss.
Ooh.
Can I sneak attack?
Sneak attack is extra damage when you hit.
And you have no combat
Okay.
in melee.
Yeah.
I'll just die. That's fine. Yeah. I tried to hit. That'll be my turn.
What the fuck? That's broken.
I hate when you make that face.
I totally read this stat block before combat.
I feel like Sal just made a real big mistake.
Oh god. No, this guy just has a really
Probably.
broken feature and I'm not going to use it because that is OP as fuck. If this was a higher level combat, sure, but I'm not using that.
Thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome.
I would kind of like to know what it is afterwards, though.
Yeah.
Unless it's something you want to keep in reserve for later on and surprise us with it later.
Yeah, that's true.
Bear with me.
Wait, there's no bear in the room.
Sal, anything else
Are you
for
sure
you?
we can take this thing?
Yeah.
Take back the
Y'all
word.
wiped the rest of my
Confident.
encounter. Y'all wiped the rest of the encounter. This should be easy. Sal, anything else for you before I annihilate you?
You know, I have been okay with my death by this point. I thought I was gonna die last turn, so just kill me now. It's fine. It's cool.
Alright, it is this guy's turn. Within how far? 30 feet? Can I reach everybody? Hell yeah, I
Oh,
can.
fuck.
No.
Not
Alright.
enjoying this.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Alright. I'm gonna roll a d6. 1 Nergui, 2 Sal, 3 Ezria, 4 Grimace, 5 Brax, 6 Tamalo. If I roll a 6, I will No, I won't. Yes, I will. I will...
There's 6 of us.
Yeah, Okay, yeah. 6 will be Tamalo. Because there is a damage aspect to it, it's not just an RP aspect. You fucking asshole.
Oh my god. Please let's not kill off Tamil.
Not the
Before
bunny.
Caleb gets back.
Yeah, especially when we're not
That's...
here.
Yeah, that's why I...
Caleb's not here.
That's... No, because his train got in, and so he had to
I
scramble
kind
out.
of feel like Tamalo would be like hiding behind the tree or something out of sight, maybe.
I'm gonna stick with my original call, and if I get a 6, that would be Tamalo, I will re-roll, because there is also an RP aspect of this, and I'm not gonna do that without Tamalo here. So I will re-roll, I will keep the same, I always work top to bottom, left to right. So I always keep the same.
Bruh.
1, 2. Sal,
Oh,
buddy.
Kind of trash for Sal to just try and run up and stab
Yeah.
you.
Sal, how about you make me a DC 14 Wisdom save? And
Oh,
as you
weird.
do,
What
he's
now?
gonna move here.
Asking the rogue to make
Ooh,
a wisdom
wisdom?
save.
Yeah, Wisdom save.
Okay. How do I do that? Is it just wisdom?
Very carefully. No, so you have,
Okay.
you know how you have your numbers at the top of your screen? At the top of your character sheet? There's that
Yeah.
box off to the left. I know my left from my right. I swear. And it says saving throws in it. You want the wisdom save.
You know,
It would
I
say
don't-
whiz.
pause.
Do you have your...
Okay.
Yeah, you got it.
Okay, I see that now. Yeah.
I have faith in you.
Do I hit the wisdom?
hit
whiz?
the plus whatever.
Or minus, whichever one you've got.
Oh, I'm gonna die. It's okay, guys. It's so fine. I love you all. I'm gonna miss you so much. This was a great time.
Sal.
Try to
Y'all
revive you if
never.
nothing else.
Sal.
No.
So, for everybody's sake, this is where knowing your character at the most finite fiber of who they are comes into play. Sal, on that failure, not only are you going to take a d6 of psychic damage, 3 psychic damage, you are racked with immense guilt. For whatever reason, whatever has happened in your life to cause you guilt, the most intense moment of guilt you have ever, like, for whatever traumatic experience has happened that causes you guilt, it is so intense it gives you a headache.
We'll have.
And until... Oh, you take a d6 on their turn unless they spend an action. Oh! You can take those 3 points back. I just can't read. On your turn, you can choose to either take the psychic damage and continue with the rest of your turn, or you can spend your action, your whole turn, doing nothing but reflecting on the guilt that is racking your brain right now. So, we'll remember that for next time.
I don't die.
Not yet. Ooh, that's fun.
Oh, words you always want to hear the DM say.
Yeah.
Listen, I'm using the fun stuff now.
That does not help your case. I'm using the fun stuff now.
This enemy is particularly dangerous. Oh. Oh, that's smart. Okay. Holy shit. How many hit points do you have? Sal, he's gonna try to then swing his blade at you.
Ooh, so I do that?
Actually, I lied. I was gonna roll for this because he moved. So 1-2 will be Nergui, 3-4 will be Sal.
Based.
1. So Nergui.
Ouch.
So while Sal is sitting here having a flashback to the most guilt-ridden moment of their life, this thing's gonna swing on you. Does a 25 hit?
That. Yes. That definitely hits.
How many hit
Thank
points do you
you.
have? You guys, okay. I can't. Okay, that's fine.
Concentration
God.
check as well.
Oh, yeah, that's gonna be rough.
Unless they're not dead.
You fucking bitch.
Ouchie. Ouch.
Nergui, you can take 14 points of damage.
Okay. Could be worse. Could be a lot worse.
Your DC is 10, so make a concentration check, which would be your Constitution save.
So I just click on the number under Constitution?
No, not under Constitution. It's going to be that box up to the side that says saves. Hello, Caleb.
I'll just D&D, buddy. Hi.
We're having
I
fun.
am not a clever man. Where do I
How'd I
find
do?
it?
You did great.
You're not dead.
If you look on the
I'm not
screen,
dead.
it's
All right.
a box.
Phoenix.
Yeah.
Oh,
You're
that.
not on
Okay,
my
that's
shoe
the
list then.
saving
That's
throw
awesome.
modules.
Yeah.
You actually
con
killed-
save, you said?
He's dying.
Yes, con save DC 10 for concentration on Hunter's Mark.
Okay.
Oh,
Ouchie.
Hunter's Mark is gone. You will have to recast it on your turn.
Okay.
To catch you up quickly, Caleb, you took out one of the, y'all are fighting two of the beings from the Luminant Stalkers. That's who they revealed themselves to be, and this appears to be, like, their captain. So, yeah. Grimace, buddy, you're up.
Oh boy. Well, he's past the point of talking, and he's just seen this thing swing on Nergui. So he comes over here, and he's gonna punch.
Okay.
My roommate just stole my son.
15 to hit.
15 is going to miss.
Alright, we'll use bonus action unarmed strike. Wow. Okay, we're just out here swinging and missing.
I'm gonna
that'll
need-
be Yeti.
In the words of Abria Iyengar, I'm gonna need you to do better.
I'll try. I'll try.
Ezria, it's your turn.
quick question. Can I do 2 bonus actions to make a full action?
No.
No? Crap. Okay. I'm going to... They're making death saves, right? For...
No, no one is making death saves.
No? Okay. Really don't. I'm gonna cast Sanctuary again because I need to be able to heal people.
You're going to cast Sanctuary on yourself?
Yep.
Okay.
That's a bonus action. And then I'm going to do nothing else because if I cast anything else... Well, it specifies an attack, right? Yeah.
Yeah. The spell...
Cast a spell or deals damage.
Yeah.
Wait, but if I cast Sanctuary, how am I supposed to heal anybody without it breaking?
I'm pretty sure
If
this...
you cast a harmful spell or then make an attack.
Yeah, harmful spell. Like, if you are casting a spell that deals damage, that's what breaks Sanctuary.
Okay.
That's what's good with Sanctuary, because Sanctuary basically puts you on basically a healer's defense, because you can't do anything that causes damage to any creature. You can't attack any creature, but a creature can't attack. Well, it has to roll a wisdom save to attack you. It just basically means that you can heal people, but you can't attack.
Okay, and that'll be EOT because I don't... So the only other attacks I have are either a bonus action or Spare the Dying at the moment, so... EOT.
Okay. This dude's dead. I can take him off the turn tracker. Take you off the turn tracker. Nergui, you're looking a little rough there, buddy.
Hello. Yeah, it's fine. I'll be okay.
I'll heal you when I can, I promise.
It's okay. Hopefully. So I'm going to... I can move 30 feet per turn, right?
Yes, but you are in melee, so unless you stay out of melee, you can take an attack of opportunity if you'd like.
That would probably be less good. I was very excited when the stupid celestial guy was further away.
Fair. You can take the chance.
Would I take disadvantage if I shot him this close?
Yes. So you can shoot and potentially do more damage, but you're also shooting at disadvantage.
Yeah. Okay, how bad would disadvantage be?
Depends on how you roll. So disadvantage, you roll
that's how
d20s
it goes. You roll
twice.
2 dice.
Yeah, and you take the
and
lowest.
Then you take the lower one.
Yeah.
Okay. I've had enough of this dude.
Before you shoot, would you like to cast Hunter's Mark again?
Yes, I would. Thank you for...
So yeah, you can always do that. You can always do your things out of order. Like, you don't have to do movement, then action, then bonus action. You can switch that up however makes sense.
Okay. Yes, so I'm not gonna take the attack of opportunity because I'm already lower HP than I'd like to be for that.
Okay.
So let's do Hunter's Mark. Hey.
Oh, you don't have to roll yet. You're just casting it.
Oh, okay.
You're all good.
And then I hit short bow.
Mm-hmm. And then hit short bow.
Girl, we're gonna need you to do better.
And then hit short bow again.
Okay.
Damn.
Neither of them is good.
Yeah, and that's... Even then, the 10 is gonna miss.
Yeah.
Wow. We're just...
All right.
Doing real good out here.
Yeah, y'all are doing great.
To be fair to me, I am shooting with disadvantage.
Yeah. Brax... I'm so sorry.
Yeah, it's EOT for me.
Okay.
No, just confirming. It's fine. There was nothing else I could do.
Fair. Brax, what you got, buddy?
I'm going to get here. And then reckless attack, as always.
Cool.
Please be careful. I have 8 HP.
You know, the problem is...
Nice. 20 will hit.
Okay, and then it's the slashing damage plus 2. That's a
Yes.
3.
Oh,
Did he take it?
I am reading something real quick. Yes, I will take that. Taken.
Damn.
Brax,
No.
can I get a... Can I get a con save? DC 14. You're a barbarian, this should be fine. Okay, you're good, don't worry about it.
Woo! Okay, EOT.
Alrighty. Tamalo, buddy, there's a really big guy with a really big sword and really flashy shit.
I have several questions and comments first.
Okay.
First of all, if you ever get tired of my peanut gallery shit, let me know. I do this in formal political meetings as well, where I'll just talk random shit in chats. So let me know if that interrupts your DMing.
Okay. You're good. That's also kind of what the what some of the what the nonverbal chat is for too, you know.
Yeah, that's why I've been putting it in there. Second of all, you said that one of them fuckers is dead.
2 of them are dead. So there were 2 little guys that dropped down first, and now there's this big dude who's not actually. I wanted to make it clear to everybody, he's not actually a large creature. He's just dramatic, and he has a larger presence.
He's not a bigger daddy. He just has he just has more aura points.
Yes.
Yes. Okay. So, casual glance, how's he doing? How's his day? What's he looking
great.
like?
He looks unscathed. Everybody else has absolutely whiffed their turns until Brax just now.
Yeah.
Okay. How wise is he looking?
That's the wrong sheet. Hold on. I gotta look over here. I didn't think y'all were gonna fight him today, and so I don't have an official. He's pretty wise.
Yeah. I imagine he's probably pretty dexterous. So
he is wiser and stronger than he is dexterous.
Okay. My second question, I don't know how many questions I've asked. We're going to pretend this is my second question. It's de facto my second question. Have you used any of my rabbit hops?
Nope. You haven't moved at all. You've just been standing there firing pot shots.
That's fucking wild. Okay, wait, how much range is on?
You are 20 feet away.
Sorry, I'm not sick. I just have allergies. I'm allergic to corn pollen, weirdly enough, and I live in Illinois. It's great.
Jeez.
Who's within 5 feet of aura points, Daddy?
Brax, Nergui, Grimace, and Sal.
That's not great. All right, but we're not gonna use acid splash. That's okay. We're just gonna risk him passing the wisdom saving check on Toll the Dead.
Cool.
DC 15.
He's got a +5.
That's where we realize the +10 to his wisdom.
Did you? He has a +10 to his wisdom?
No, he has a +5.
That's still not great.
16.
He's almost a god.
16, fucking barely. That's redonkulous, bro. Okay. That's fine. Can I use another action as a pretend fun for me bonus action?
No.
Okay, that's the end of my turn.
Okay. Sal, you have 2 options. You can either stand there and reflect on the guilt that is rocking your brain, or you can take the d6 of psychic damage and move on with your life.
I think, you know what? I'm gonna stand there and question all my life's choices.
Okay. So then that is your whole turn. That is your action, your bonus action, your movement.
Yay!
All right.
You guys, I'm just PTSD flashback.
At the beginning...
People are dying and they're just standing there. Having Vietnam flashbacks.
Yeah, basically.
Really?
Like Who's Among Us.
At the beginning of his turn, he's gonna not monologue, but just very not monologue because these are 6-second rounds, but he is going to say, "You fools think you can take out some of my soldiers and get away with it? I am called the final measure for a reason. I will be the last thing you see." Huh?
Shut up.
So, like, I'm not meaning this as an attack against you, but, like, it's very thematic for a villain monologue for you to, like, kind of stumble over your words there for a second. And I would like to make a pithier remark about, like, wow, you can't even get through a sentence.
That was DM, not the character.
Damn it! Okay, in which case, I would like to keep my pithy remark to, like, it looks like we're currently getting away with it.
Man, shut up.
As he calls himself the final measure, 5, 10, 15... Tamala, you lucky bastard. Because technically he's here, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Everyone except Tamalo, can I get a DC 14 wisdom save?
Oh, Jesus.
Oh.
Grimace, you fail.
Not looking good for old Gil.
Brax, you fail. Jesus
Aw.
Christ.
I was so close.
Nergui, you failed. Ezria, you are fine. So,
Sal.
Grimace, Brax, and Nergui.
Did Sal have to roll one?
Arnor.
Did Sal not roll? Sal, get with it.
What am I rolling?
Wisdom.
Wait.
Wisdom save.
It's, I'm having PTSD flashbacks, okay? You know.
Fair. Oh, not a medicine roll.
Oh.
That's a 17,
I
though.
swear.
What is your... I'll allow you to keep the roll, because it's a 17. So... Oh, my VTT disconnected me. Hold on. So, unless you have, like, a -4 to wisdom saves, I'll allow you to keep that. What is your plus to
No.
wisdom saves?
+2. My wisdom is +2.
Okay, so it's still a 19. So you're good.
Your celebrations.
So Ezria and Sal, you two are fine. Grimace, Brax, and Nergui, you are frightened of him until the end. You're frightened for a minute. You can remake the save at the end of your turns. What that means for you is you cannot move closer to him. Y'all are in melee. It doesn't really matter. You can't move closer to him. If you move away, you cannot move closer. And your attacks against anything, him or otherwise, have disadvantage until you are no longer frightened. So,
Cool.
Or until you break line of sight, correct?
yeah, but that's so weird. Like, you still know he's there. Like, I find that to be really a gray area when it comes to the frightened effect. Is like, yeah, you could turn your back and not be scared, but like like, and break line of sight, but you still know he's behind you. You know what I mean? So Grimace, you are terrified of this dude, and you're up.
Oh boy. Well, he's frightened. But I mean, he's still... Yes, you can hear dog.
Yes, let's see the dog.
We all want to see dogs. We want to see pets.
Dog,
and
dog,
dogs.
dog, dog.
What you doing, Grimace?
Hey, buddy.
Buddy. What a good baby. Oh, cute.
Dog, give us luck. Bless us, dog.
Yeah.
We are going to... Because I don't know how strong this thing is. I have no clue.
Mm-hmm.
So it does say with grapple, the target must succeed in a strength/dex.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm going to use dex
Okay.
to try and grapple.
Okay, it is still a disadvantage because it is an attack, essentially.
I didn't realize
Well, it's a
that would have
save, isn't it?
disadvantage.
Well, so it's
Yeah.
Hold on.
I mean, that's your... That's down at DM.
Hold on. Let's see. I am looking this up. Bear with me.
I always say this one's down to like DM discretion, whether it's an attack or...
Well, yeah, and
throw.
I'm looking to see what other DMs have said about this. It's an odd one because you're in melee, but you're not touching. But you still have to, like, reach out to make a melee attack, which is at disadvantage. So, like, you're reaching out to grapple, but it's an ability check, not an attack. I'll allow it. And if the internet wants to yell at me about it, if people ever stumble across this video, then that's a later us issue.
They can deal with it.
Yeah.
So a dex save?
Yes, I will be making a...
Wow. Wow, the real bad rolls just keep coming.
I will be making a strength save for shits and giggles. Wow. I could do worse. I could, in theory, do worse.
I hope.
16
But the way my luck's been going tonight...
A 16 makes it a plus 4, because 2 is 1. So 12, 14, 16, plus 3.
Yeah.
$18.
God damn it.
The wings,
Alright,
you're a little guy. And you're trying to grapple something with enormous wings. It's a little more cumbersome than you anticipated.
Alright, well, bonus action, unarmed strike at disadvantage.
Okay. I don't think you can do that because you didn't take the attack action as part of your action.
So all it says, you can make an unarmed strike as a bonus action while unarmed or wielding only monk weapons, provided you aren't wearing armor or a shield.
Correct, but doesn't that fall under the bonus action attack? These new rules are weird. Hold on.
Because it doesn't say like the old ones say like you had to make an attack. It just says with the unarmed strike, it just says you can make an unarmed strike as a bonus action.
Yeah. These new rules are weird, man.
Yeah.
Which, like, I guess
Because the way it reads is like it just says you can make an unarmed strike as a bonus action
yeah.
while unarmed or wielding only monk weapons, provided you aren't wearing any armor or wielding a shield. Which I'm
Okay.
not.
That's fair. Okay.
So an 18. To hit.
18 will hit.
Okay. So it will take 7 points of bludgeoning damage as I punch it in the face.
Cool. Alright.
It's basically like he tried to grapple it and the wings kind of like caved round and blocked him, and as the wings come back, he just sees his fist coming directly for his face. Or their face. I don't know their pronouns. And that'll be EOT.
Their pronouns are bitch/bitch maid.
Ezria. Ezria, you're up.
I'm gonna use Healing Word on Enwi.
On Nergui?
Nergui, yes.
Yes? Okay.
Yay.
They take 5 points of healing damage. Healing damage.
Damage.
Healing damage.
Healing damage! Whack! You will heal!
Get healed, idiot. Yeah, hold on.
That's the good old medieval doctor method of hitting someone over the head until they feel better.
Yeah.
And that'll be EOT.
Alrighty.
Pretty good turn.
Nergui. You're up.
Okay. I'm going to take inspiration from Grimace and try and grapple. And I'm going to be doing that with strength.
Okay.
So I'm sorry. What do I click to do that?
You're
My
going to
saving throw?
make not a save. It's an ability check. So this is where you'll use the.
The top one's at the top.
Is it grapple is a save or an ability check?
What, if you're trying to grapple?
Yes.
Yeah.
If you're trying to grapple, you have to first of all use the dex or strength save.
Save.
So
okay.
basically with the new one, it basically shows...
I could never
the
keep
target
it
must
straight
succeed in
anyways.
the strength/dex saving throw.
Okay.
But basically after that, if you are grappled, you could use an athletics or acrobatics to break that grapple. But the first initial is either a strength or a dex save.
Yes.
Okay. So I'm going to do a strength save.
Okay.
All right, dice. Be nice to me.
Now.
Fuck you.
One. I could still do worse. And I did do worse. Look at that.
Hey, success.
You're a little taller than Grimace.
Yeah.
So it's
By a couple feet. I got a couple feet on it.
Yeah. So you have them grappled.
Mhm.
Now what? Anything else?
What can I do after a grapple?
Um,
Because that's an action, right?
yes. So there's actually not really a whole lot you can do.
The
Yeah.
only good thing now is instead of like Brax, me having disadvantage would have a straight roll. Someone like Sal would have advantage on it. No, it's not grapple,
No.
not advantage. Oh no, it's restrained, isn't it?
Yeah,
Let's
restrained
do
is
zero.
advantage.
Oh.
You've basically
Let's
just
do
Okay, well,
zero,
you've
yeah.
basically
I
just
don't have
given them
anything to-
0 movement speed.
Yeah, better than nothing. Okay, yeah, so I can't unarmed strike while we are in grapple.
Correct.
I mean, this turn.
correct. Caleb, what do you mean about second level? Oh, like how many spells you get to add?
Sorry. Like, do I gain access to more first level spells for gaining level 2?
I believe you
Under
can
the-
prepare more spells. If you look under, I believe it's like every level up, you can add 2 spells. Like you can add 2 spells to your book.
Spellbook.
Yeah, I think that's what it is. I would double check on the like wizard Remind me after the game, and I can look real quick actually.
It will also show you if you go into your spells and manage spells.
Oh,
Click
yeah.
add spells. It will show you the say 3/4 or something, or if you've got 4/4, it will show you how many more
because
you can prepare.
I have 3 spells prepared right now, but it says I can prepare 5.
Yes.
Yeah,
Ooh.
so you
can prepare
learn
2
2
more.
spells.
Dungeon Master, can we pretend that at the beginning of this session I had Magic Missile prepared?
Yes, I will allow that. I'll allow that now. When we get to higher levels, you need to be, everybody has to be more on top of their level ups. And then I believe for wizards, you can learn 2 new spells. Not necessarily prepare, but you can... let's see, where is it? Spellbook. Whenever you gain a wizard level after level 1, add 2 wizard spells of your choice to your spellbook.
Yes, I need to remember that. It's been a long time since I played a wizard.
That's fair.
And the thing with wizards as well is you can, as long as those spells are in your spellbook, so say you find a spellbook off an enemy and it has loads of spells, you can take time to learn those spells, but you can't obviously have all of them at the same time. But after a long rest, you can prepare those spells in your spellbook to have new spells in that day.
Right.
Yeah. Nergui, anything else for you?
Nope. I'm just basically do I have them on a headlock essentially?
Yeah, more or less. You've basically given them 0 movement.
Put them in the camel clutch.
Brax, you're up. Please roll better this time. I have faith in you.
Do not behead me.
Do I already have advantage?
No, because grapple just reduces the movement speed. It does not give advantage. But you have disadvantage right now because you are frightened by it. Which reminds me, Grimace and Nergui, make me wisdom saves again. See if you can...
Oh, yeah.
Is it wisdom? Let me double check. Hold on.
I think it was wisdom.
Yeah, I think it was.
I'm pretty sure it was.
But Brax, also remember, reckless attack will give you a straight roll.
That's what I was getting there.
Sorry.
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm just waiting for the...
Wisdom save.
Ew.
Wow.
Jesus.
Wow.
You two are still frightened.
Not awesome.
Brax!
Okay, I'm gonna do a straight roll by reckless attack. That'll do it.
Damn!
Jesus Christ.
Brax is just
God
having none of it.
damn. Brax just needed...
As well.
Huh?
Is rage bonus double?
No. Just the dice.
So, I roll
Brax...
twice?
So what you're going to do, on your sheet, you should be able to, if it didn't do it automatically, you can right-click on your damage, and just like with advantage, it'll pop out the little box, and you can choose crit damage.
Crit damage. Okay.
So it should be 2d12 plus something.
Wow.
Oh, buddy.
Magnificent.
Ouch. So 9 damage.
Well, I hit him. That's
You
not
hit
good.
him? Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly.
I mean, to be fair, I was better at disadvantage than I was at a straight roll, so...
Okay, dokie. That's EOD.
Alrighty.
This is just going swimmingly.
Y'all are
It'll
doing
go
great.
better when we're higher level, I hope.
We are swimming upstream without a paddle.
Brax, at the end of your turn, make a wisdom save. DC 14. My goodness. Alright.
Tracks for all 3 of us.
Moving on. Tamalo, you're up.
For Magic Missile, I am not seeing a hit dice for the missiles, do they just hit?
Yes, they just happen.
Okay, we're going to fire all 3 magic missiles at Aura Points, Angel.
Cool. Go for it. I believe you get 3 of them.
That's 2 damage, yes. That's 5 damage, so 7.
I do it. I
Oh, yeah.
take off the
That-
damage. God damn. I take
Hell
off
yeah,
the
brother.
damage per each
Get his
one.
ass.
Whenever y'all use things like this, where it's like multiple rays, I tend to take off the damage per thing because I don't want to risk fucking up the math.
For sure, so that was 2, 5, and 5.
Yes. Yep, I take it off as we go. Taken. Nicely done. He is now officially at half health.
Why did I not take Magic Missile to begin with? Oh my god.
Anything else for you, Tamalo?
Oh no, the only really let me check abilities real quick. I don't think so. No.
Alright.
That's the end of my turn.
Okie doke. Sal, you no longer have a headache, and you are not frightened of this thing. So.
Hey. Stabbing. I love my little dagger. Yeah?
Yeah, go for it.
Yeah? Okay.
I'm plotting.
I love daggers for you.
Ooh, 19.
19 will hit. Look at you go.
Ooh, yay. Okay, 6. That's good. Then we're gonna do a little sneak attack.
Yes.
6. Hey. Look at me
Nice.
go, guys.
Nicely done.
Damn.
You're so welcome.
Alrighty.
And yeah, I'll think about I'm done. End of turn.
Amazing. Let's do within how far? Within 30 feet? Can I get everybody? I can. I'm gonna roll a d6 again. 1 Brax, because it is the start of his turn. 1 Brax, 2 Nergui, 3 Grimace, 4 Sal, 5 Ezria, 6 Tamalo. 1, 2, 3. Grimace, can I get a DC 14 Wisdom save?
Maybe. Nope.
Ooh.
Oh. You feel a headache coming on, and very much like Sal was, you start feeling this immense guilt just rack your brain and your heart. That's it for now. In the meantime, I could do that. We're doing pretty okay. But it just takes 1 crit hit for me to fuck this all up.
Then don't do that.
I keep mishearing you and think you're saying crip, like the crip dance, and I'm like, why are we crip walking, guys?
Crip walking is a free action.
Yeah, I'm gonna crip walk all the way up to this guy, guys. Let's see if that intimidates him at all.
So I'm gonna roll a d4. 1 Brax, 2 Nergui, 3 Grimace, 4 Sal.
Bring it.
2 Nergui. Apparently he's not done with you.
He's mad I have him in the camel clutch, I guess.
Yeah.
But what if he was?
Oh, you fucking bitch! Do better! I guess that's his turn. Grimace, you have a
I just
choice.
stab him in the camel clutch and he can't hit me.
Yeah.
Shut up.
Yeah, it's like you
Shut up.
have him like grappled in a way that like he can't get a full like he can't really put his body into this attack.
Yeah, camel clutch.
Grimace, you have a choice. You can either take the d6 of psychic damage and move on with your life, or you can sit there and reflect on the guilt that is plaguing you.
He's had a lot of guilt in his life, but he's gonna take damage because he's like, fuck this guilt.
2 psychic damage for you.
He's not one to worry about guilt and stuff, so he's going to disadvantage unarmed strike.
Okay. A 9
I
is
missed a
gonna
natural 20,
miss. Yeah.
And then we're gonna bonus action unarmed strike.
Okay.
A 17?
17 will hit.
Nice. That's a d20 for some reason. I don't know why I clicked that instead of damage. Wow. That is 5 points of bludgeoning damage. But he's doing better at disadvantage than he was at
Damage is damage. And then at the end of your turn, if you'll make a wisdom save.
Yeah, basically what happened is like that missed punch in this first one was like the punch to his head to get him, knock him out of that state of like feeling guilt, and then he's like smashing into the face. Wisdom save. It should be good. I have a +4 to frickin' wisdom. A natural 1, baby.
Nice. I love that for you. You're so frightened. Get good.
I told you, disadvantage is apparently my way of being good. That'll be EOT.
Alrighty, Ezria, you're up.
I'm gonna use Channel Divinity, the healing for how do I pronounce the name again?
Nergui?
Nergui, yes.
Cool.
Okay.
Let's go.
D8 plus 2.
Yes, 1 second. I gotta mark the thing before I forget.
Yep. That's what I always used to do when I played a cleric. I used to do that.
7 points of damage. Healing.
Ouch, oof, ow, my bones. 7, you said?
Yes.
Yeah.
You take the.
All right, I am basically good to go. Thank you.
Amazing.
You're welcome. EOT.
Alrighty. Nergui, you're up.
Can I punch this guy while I have him in grapple?
Can you?
Logistically, is that a thing I can do?
I guess if like headlock, you just got one, and then you just go like this.
Yeah, I guess.
Whoosh.
Yeah, if it helps, when I've DM'd, I have allowed.
Yeah, especially if you're doing an
strikes while
unarmed
grappling.
strike, because like unarmed strike
Yeah,
is
unarmed.
also very flavorable. You can use it as like a kick, a knee. When I played a tiefling monk, I used it as a tail bitch slap.
Oh, I love that.
So yes, you can do that.
Yeah. I'm gonna knee this guy in the frickin' jaw.
And
Uh,
disadvantage because you are still frightened.
yes. So, I will do that twice.
I love that you're grappling him while scared shitless.
Yeah.
I'm like, no, we are not doing this.
And 11's gonna miss. Oh, damn. However, you gotta take the
Yay.
lower, so 11 will
Aw.
miss.
Well, at least I rolled good for once.
Yeah.
Okay, so I
And-
missed and I can't take a bonus action, but... So I'm just, like, flailing trying to hit
Yeah.
him. I am scared out of my fucking mind, but I'm keeping a grip on him.
And then at the end of your turn, go ahead and make a wisdom save. See if you're no longer frightened.
Yes. Let's go.
DC 14.
Ugh. Oh no, I'm still scared.
Brax!
I'm still scared, but I'm like, ah.
What you got, Brax? Can you take him out?
Get
Reckless
his
attack,
ass.
just straight roll.
Yep.
Is he within takeout territory?
He could be. A 15 is going to miss.
Damn it.
Mm.
Damn.
Save.
AC 16 then.
Yes, AC is 16.
Do I give you a wisdom save?
Yes, wisdom save at the end of your turn. DC 14. Come on, Brax.
We knew
Brax
without
feels
fine.
bad.
Brax! Ooh.
Times that by, whatever.
Uh,
Okay.
We're all terrified and doing our best.
Yeah. We're all gonna come out of this and be like, what the fuck? Why was I so frightened that this thing was dead on the floor?
yeah. Alright. Top of the round. Bear with me for a moment. Let me double check something.
No, that's okay. You don't have to.
I don't have any need to do that, so that's fine. Tamalo, what you got?
I inherently don't trust a DM saying, let me check something real quick. Like, do you need to, though?
Fair.
What if I perhaps missiled his face with magic?
Yeah. How about you try it?
Get his ass.
That's a 5.
Damn.
Base.
Taken.
That's a 2.
2.
That's all right. That's a 2. That's okay. 9's fine.
He is looking rough.
But that's it for me.
Okie doke. Sal. What you got, buddy?
Get his ass.
Guess who's gonna stab? I love my stabby stabs. Obviously, if you can tell. You know what?
I think not.
Hey, so can I roll again? Can we ignore that one?
You can
I just roll
roll.
again?
You can roll again on your next turn.
Can I roll again on this turn? Can my bonus action just be rolling again?
No.
Are you sure?
I'm sure.
You love me. So
I do. However.
you should let me roll again.
Anything else you'd like to try?
No.
Okay. So, at the end of your turn, he's kind of tired of being hugged. And
Too
so, I'm going to move that there.
We all
So,
do a giant group hug.
Brax, I'm so sorry. He's going to teleport over here. He's going to kind of like stomp his foot on the ground, disappear from the grapple, and appear over here. So now that it's actually his turn, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4 besties. 1 Nergui, 2 Grimace, 3 Sal, 4 Ezria. Nergui, apparently
Remember,
you've
if
just...
you could hit me, they have to do a save thing because I'm
I know.
a sanctuary.
I know.
I regret nothing.
Nergui, apparently you just really pissed this guy off. Apparently he didn't like being touched.
Free hugs.
He said no thanks. 14? Does 14 hit you?
No.
Yes. 14 hits
Just
me.
say
I have
no.
a 12 AC.
Just say no anyway.
I mean, yeah, no. I'm fine.
Nergui's AC is actually 20. Thank you.
I'm very powerful.
Okay.
No boy.
How about you take 10 points of slashing damage and...
And
Fine, if you go down, you come back with 1 HP anyway.
Are you below half HP?
I am.
You are. Wait. I think that's if I hit you and you're already below.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Yeah, I was at 20,
Correct.
now I'm 10, and
Okay.
my max is 22.
Okay, you're good then. And that's
Okay.
it.
Ow! You dick!
Grimace, you're up.
Alright, I'm not worrying about my guilt anymore.
Correct, you're good.
Okay. We're just gonna whack at disadvantage. Because this is my life right now. I'm frightened and scared.
Mm-hmm.
I believe a 12 is good.
12 will miss.
And I believe that's gonna miss.
Yeah.
He just does what is it? Does anyone know the Looney Tunes Yosemite Sam? Where he's
Yeah.
just like,
Whee!
come on. He's just like this, looking up at this creature, just like doing that.
And then wisdom save at the end of your turn.
Oh yeah. Come on, Grimace. +4 to your wisdom. You can do it.
You just
Come
need a
on.
10 on the dice.
Nope.
Jesus Christ.
Oh.
Oh my god.
Why are our dice so mean today?
I know, right?
Ezria, you're up.
I want to be the DM because usually my DM dice are fucking amazing.
I'm going to do Healing Word on Nirgui.
Nirgui? Okay.
Yes.
Okie dokie. I'm sorry, I keep making you heal me.
It's fine. 10 points of
God
healing.
damn.
Yay.
Nice.
The healing
Yes,
got
how dare you fight a boss?
better in 2024. The healing got a lot more.
Yeah. And then, hey, look, Nirgui, it's your turn.
Okay. Well, I'm pissed that he slashed me because he's pissed that I grappled him. So, I'm gonna try and grapple him again. Just fuck this guy.
Do it.
Do it. Alright, and it is a save, right?
No, it's... Wait, or what are you doing?
Grappling.
Oh, yes. So sorry. I spaced out.
I'll get all this straight in my head one day.
I mean...
Strength or dex save?
Yeah, strength or dex
Okay,
save. And then I
my
have
strength
to do...
modifier's higher, so let's go. You glass bitch.
Damn. I could still do worse.
Jesus Christ.
Or not!
Or
Get
not,
bent!
Or natural 20.
He just kind of like...
That's mean.
He kind of like flares his wings out like, no, I'm not doing this shit again. You don't touch me.
I just did.
Wisdom save at the end of your
okay.
turn?
Oh, yeah. Come on, baby. Why would you do this to me?
Damn. Alright.
It was really funny. I got a nat 1 and you got a nat 20.
I love the balance. Brax, here's the hard part and why I apologized ahead of time. You are frightened and cannot move closer.
Great.
Oh.
Throw your sword at him.
Can I do?
I would allow it at disadvantage, just don't get a natural 1.
Well,
Do not kill me, please.
I won't get natural 1.
Famous last words.
What part of don't get a natural 1?
Who do you throw your sword at, actually?
Whoops.
There's a few of us here.
I would accept because it was my idea if Brax's sword clocked me.
You're like 40 feet away. You're like 30 feet away.
Really whiffed it.
Straight up.
Okay, but he's like really strong.
Oh my god.
I mean, if it's the case, I would honestly think it would hit either Nirgui or me, because
you're thrown between them.
Yeah.
I meant to ask during
just
my
threw it
turn.
straight up in the air.
And
I
hit
meant to ask during my turn,
yourself.
does being unable to grapple with that big a differential make me prone?
No. You're good.
Okay.
Brax, I'll let you choose. How do you absolutely whiff this so badly?
I'm like taking aim really, really well, right? And when I go to throw it, there's like the tiniest piece of pollen that gets in my eye. And so then without realizing it, I take my swinging arm to wipe my eye with the pollen out, and I clock myself.
Self-sacrifice.
Oh, poor Betty.
That's a
Oh.
very you move, Emmy.
Yeah.
Well, the good thing is that you're raging, so you'll take half. So you only take 5 damage.
Incredible.
Poor Betty.
How the fuck we're winning these fights? I really do not know right now.
Chip damage.
It's all luck, It's all skill, baby. That's what I meant.
Yeah.
It's all skill.
And then Brax at the end of your turn, if you'll make your wisdom save. Oh, come on! You're so close! You just need a 14. Oh my goodness. Tamalo, can you finish him off?
To be clear, Emmy, what I meant is that you choosing the self-sacrificial option is a very you move, not you beefing the strike. I just
Honestly,
want that on the record.
accurate, just for the record. So
Yeah.
What'd you say?
Huh?
What'd you say?
I said both would be accurate for me, so that's fine.
What if I hypothetically missiled his magic face?
We could do that. You also need to remember to mark off your spell slots as you use them.
This is my last spell slot. Oh no. Because I want to use comprehend language. Wait, ritual.
Yes, you can use that as a ritual.
Yes. Okay, we're gonna missile his magic face then.
Get all twos, I dare you.
Yes.
Taken.
Screw you, man.
Taken.
I'm not getting all twos.
And taken. So Tamalo once again comes in from the back and just annihilates the enemy. In this, as you hit as the last magic missile hits, I need Brax, Naragui, Grimace, Sal, and Ezria to make me dexterity saving throws.
What do you mean?
What do you mean, what do I mean?
Seriously?
God damn. Wow.
Jesus Christ.
Be nice.
I got a 13.
Wow.
All my saves have been crap tonight.
That's so funny.
This is how this campaign's going.
This is fantastic. So Brax...
I don't know what you mean. This campaign's going great.
Again, because y'all love me so much, can I just roll again and we just ignore that?
Brax, you will take half this damage. Everyone else... You fucking asshole. No one's down. Okay. Everyone else take 9 points of damage, of radiant damage. Brax, you will take 4.
Okay. That's survival. Alright.
As
Did
this...
he explode?
It's not so much that he... Huh?
Because that's an attack, wouldn't that be again? Wouldn't they have to do a save?
No, it does
For
not
me, because
save
I-
against. It does not protect against area of effects, which is what this is. It's not.
Okay.
It's not an attack directed at you.
Okay.
As your last magic missile hits, there's not so much an explosion of him, but an explosion of his aura, energy, whatever, that kind of like shockwaves out from him as he dies. And that's the end of that combat. Good job, you guys.
Lay down.
Yay.
I'll let anyone... are we continuing for a little bit, or are we done here?
We can finish up this scene and then talk about what y'all are doing next, and then we'll end there.
Okay, if anyone else wants to go first, I will yield, but I do have a couple things.
Okay.
I want to, the ones that are still alive, as being a mercenary, I want to loot these.
Okay. Oh, my phone died.
But I'm guessing he's not going to be able to loot the body of the thing that just burst into fucking radiant.
Well, that's what I said, is that... Okay, you're good. Oh, she already popped, yeah.
She needed to go like an hour ago, but she held on.
Oh, I didn't know that. I didn't know she had to go like an hour ago. Where do I have a tag? Oh. So yes, looting is fine. Is there anyone else doing anything?
We take
Yeah.
long rest.
Not yet. This is the beginning of the day.
Yeah, I would like to inspect the precious body and bones of the fallen celestial.
Okay, there's no bones because they're freshly dead.
I know.
They're boneless.
Trying to like very poorly make a reference to Escape from the Blood Keep of Dimension 20.
Ah.
There is a character obsessed with his bones. Yeah, I would like to inspect the celestial and see what the fuck is going on.
Okay, so
Me as well, please.
okay, so anyone that is inspecting, looting, whatever, give me investigation checks. And let's not forget, after the shockwave was another ripple of purple.
22.
Okay.
A 10.
Taste.
Grimace, it's not hard to find weaponry. After their death... Huh?
Does he find the do they have armor?
Can you give me a moment? And I'll
Sorry.
I'll tell you. I was getting there. So the two smaller guys just have wait, that's not them. Hold on, I gotta look at the right notes. The first smaller guys do not have armor. The second guy does. He has got plate armor? Question mark? Not plate. I'll have to work out exactly what that translates to for y'all. So these weapons that they had, that all three of them had, were not magical, but not magical. Like, they were crafted specific with, like, radiant use in mind. But I can't give y'all, like, magic weapons at level 2.
Yeah.
So, as they have died, for the Wild Court to prevent the prey from getting these weapons, as the wielder dies, their weapon becomes mundane. So, there are... I know someone was looking for a dagger. So I would allow a dagger from one of them. What other kind of weapons are people looking for? Sword-wise.
I don't need anything. I was just kind of like looking to see if there was, like I say, weaponry for anyone that uses it, and armor for if anyone uses a particular kind of armor they could utilize.
Right. So who needs armor and who needs weaponry?
I need
would like a
armor,
dagger,
I think.
please.
Okay, so armor for Ezria, dagger for Nergui.
Thank you.
And then Sal, do you want a second dagger?
Sure.
Okay, so let's do that. Whatever kind of armor you would typically take, Ezria, you can take. Usually that's like chainmail or something like that. And then
I would need light armor, I think.
Say again?
Something like light armor.
Are you only gonna take light armor?
Yeah. I think I get disadvantage with heavy armor or something. I have to look.
Yeah.
Oh, because your strength score. You have proficiency. Yeah. You have proficiency with medium armor.
Okay, then I'll take medium armor.
Yeah, it just gives you disadvantage on stealth. Pretty sure. Certain armor as well.
So yeah, so you can look through that, and so like when you go into inventory, when you manage inventory, choose like filter by type. You're gonna select armor, and then down below it, select proficient and select common, and then look through your options there. And then just pop it in your chat before you like equip it, and we can just to make sure that we're on the same page. You're not taking something extra, because I know some of them can be like weirdly worded that like they're medium armor, but like they're common, but they're not actually common, because 5e rules are funny like that. So just pop that in your chat, and let me know what you find that you want to take that would make sense for her as well. Is there anything else in particular we're looking for on the bodies?
Are we gonna get to my investigation check later, or is that happening concurrently, like right now?
That's what I'm asking. Like, what is everybody
Okay.
looking for? So they're all looking for armor and weaponry. What is it that you're looking for?
I was hoping to learn more about what exactly these things are, like what kind of celestials they are, some idea as to what their role is, something about them, something about the wild court or the hunters, if I can.
Okay. So,
yeah.
What you can tell from a dead body, and what you could tell from observing their fighting skills during the fight, is that these are the Celestial Hunters, but these seem to be lower ranking. It seems like you get the sense that, like, day 1, day 2, day 3, they don't really send out the big guns for the hunters yet, because where's the fun in that? It seems like they allow the lower ranking, lower powered hunters to go out first, pick off what they need to pick off what they want to pick off, get picked off themselves, and then as this progresses, they will send out bigger and bigger opponents and bigger threats. That's kind of what this looks like. It also looks like they travel in squadrons almost, based on the 2 smaller soldiers followed by their lieutenant or their captain or whoever.
So we have some sort of understanding of rank, and we have some sort of understanding that the hunters are pretty cavalier about their own existence in addition to that of their prey, at the very least in an authoritarian sense of some of you may die, and that's a risk I'm willing to take.
Absolutely.
Shrek.
Because at the end of the day, not only is this like a for sport hunt, this is also a training for them. It's not very often Celestials get to come out into the world, even in a demi-plane like this, and train openly in real stakes like this.
Would ritual casting comprehend languages to understand Celestial help me learn anything more, or is that not applicable to these guys specifically?
It's not really applicable because they're not speaking and they don't have any
written things on them.
Exactly.
Right.
Now, if you had that and then someone pang and somebody caught him again, then that might be helpful.
Wizard items?
These were more combat heavy, unfortunately.
Yeah,
you might come up against some wizards later on, but we'll see. Is there anything else we want to learn from these, or anything else we want to do from anybody?
I found the armor that I wanted. I put it in my chat.
Okay. Let me take a peek. Yes, that's fine.
Okay. I'll go ahead and equip it then.
Okay, cool. Is there anything else from anyone on this?
Mm-mm.
Not for me.
Okay. Where... So this is, like, mid-morning. It's probably, like, if we had, like, real time, it would probably be, like, 10 a.m. at best. What is the plan? Where are we heading to?
I would advocate for... are there any ruins nearby?
No. I popped a peek at the map way up here somewhere. Hold on. let me just grab you a new peak. To kind of give y'all a broader sense of what you can see.
I think
love
it
that
would
you-
probably be a good idea if we took a short rest.
I love that you provided art for all these NPCs you killed off after like one session.
It makes it more fun.
Yeah. How
Alright.
else are we supposed to get attached to them before they're brutally murdered?
Yeah.
So there is a peek at what you're looking at. So y'all are on the banks of this lake. Remember, there used to be the vast ocean in front of you that is now replaced by the dense forest that used to be there a few days ago. There's the mountains, and you can kind of see the what you call them, the sand dunes down there as well. There's something weird going on to the west, and it looks like plains off to the east.
I would personally say
Yeah.
for right now, stay within the forest area, because you have more chance of foraging, finding food and stuff within a forest than you do within plains or deserts.
For RP purposes, I have create water and I have purify food. So wherever we go, we have food and water taken care of.
Okay.
Are they level spells?
Yes.
Yes, they are.
So you'll have to take a long rest, because you won't be able to use those today. But you can't take a long
No.
rest except for once a day, and it's mid-morning.
Right.
We should probably find or build something shelter-wise.
Yeah, I'd probably say, like Nogway suggested, for most of us to take a short rest and get some of our breath back.
Okay. Why don't we start there next time?
Great.
Yes.
This has been 3.5 hours. I'm gonna get going then.
Yeah, no worries. Thank you all. I will deal with how to figure out how to work. Oh, it disconnected me. I love that. I did not.
Do we drown in sleep again next time?
No, probably not. I don't know how long my viewer map, because I don't know how long that was down for, but I guess we'll find out when.
Alright, I'll catch you later.
So, alright, y'all. I will catch y'all later, and I will figure out how to get this up on YouTube, so.
All right, so we just
Bye.
click the short rest button and then we're good?
No, we will do that at the beginning next time.
Okay, we do the short rest at the beginning next
Yes.
time. Good to know.
Yep. Alrighty, catch y'all later.
Bye.
Later.
Bye.